Welcome, everybody, to a night out on the DL. This session will be an interesting one. Hey there, everybody. It is your future DM, RaginRengo here. Unfortunately, we had a bit of a snafu in the recording, and we lost all of BigYin's excellent recap. So I will attempt to do one, probably a little bit shorter with a little bit more information, but it will be from the DM's perspective more so than a player's perspective. So we left everybody off at the Swinging Sword and the Helm at the High Sun. They each respectively got a variety of different informations. The Swinging Sword group included DQ, Blizzardperson, Elwarin, Llus, and BigYin. And the Helm at the High Sun included Lando, Cromwell, and Ulrich. So at the Swinging Sword, BigYin met up with Brother Earden, let's say, lush. He enjoys his drink, and he got some information and he found out that the Mirror Bar expedition made it to Belliard, and it was about 20 days ago from this point in time that he saw them, and he's surprised they're not here yet. It's pretty much all the information he got, and then during this time, he started talking about his god Lathander. Went a little too deep for BigYin, perhaps, and BigYin got stuck there as a few pranks occurred to send more alcohol that way. They learned from Kalisa that there's some strange things going on at Lance Rock, and she's willing to pay the Gru a little bit of money to go investigate it and kind of see what's happening. The remainder of the time at the Swinging Sword, the group talked to Valvo, and they talked to the stable master as well as the kind of guard of the inn, and they talked to him and found out that Larman, who's in this white area in the mornings, is typically hanging out there, and he has great directions to Lance Rock and has some interesting information for them if they so choose to kind of go forward with that. Back at the Helm at the High Sun, however, you've got Ulrich and Cromwell doing their investigating deeds. Lando had a little bit too much to drink and got sent up to his room. They meet a half-orc female who is a mercenary for hire that is usually a caravan guard. She kind of got into it with the Mirror Bar delegation, mostly the human soldier part of the delegation, at Belliard about 15 days ago. And she kind of got into it, kind of beat the human guards up a little bit. Fortunately for her, well, in her words specifically, the dwarven group did not interfere because that would have been pretty harsh for her. She says she's surprised that they haven't gotten here yet. It's been about 15 days, but she doesn't really care that they're not here. She doesn't like them too much. She makes it very clear she did not kill them. She just kind of beat them up as they kind of were fighting with her. What else? And then Cromwell kind of started talking to her a little bit more as Ulrich started talking to the barkeep, and a halfling walks into the bar, and Ulrich goes to talk to him, get some information about some weird things happening at the quarry. And from there, Cromwell comes up behind him because he's being a little bit cagey and not giving them all the information they desire, and pulls out a dagger, getting both of them thrown out of the bar and tavern, and they make their way over the Swinging Sword. Remainder of the evening, they talk to Valvo, send drinks over to Brother Earden to keep BigYin in an awkward spot with him, and eventually, after all that's taken care of, they head over to the Swinging Sword, over to the quarry, and there they meet the quarry owner, Albie. Albie is very gruff with them, we'll say, and they take an adventure into the quarry. She explains to them that a lot of her workers aren't working anymore, and she finds that kind of annoying. BigYin does find a tunnel collapse, which he notes as man-made, and Albie gets pretty upset about this, kind of explaining yeah, she knows, and she just wishes these workers would do more. She tells them about two different places to go explore. There's a cave near Lance Rock, and there's a cave in Trickle Rock Cave is what it's called, and she tells them of great treasure that exists there. And as the night kind of ends, the group leaves, and attempts to set up a watch around the quarry, and that kind of gets you caught up to speed to where the rest of the group's at. Hopefully that was at least somewhat decent compared to BigYin's usual bombastic approach to this. So here we are, getting ready to start our game, and yeah, if we get everybody's positions on the map, that would be great. I believe Elwarin is standing here in the red. Correct? Yeah, he's not here, that's fine. DQ, you're standing right here in the black, right next to him. Correct? Alright, BigYin, you're up.
Here. I just got back.
Alright, he's back. So you're standing right next to Elwarin right here, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. DQ, or sorry, BigYin, you're up in the tree as an owl.
Yep, regular old small owl.
Cromwell, you're in the you're the star pattern right there.
Yep.
Llus is up here and Ulrich is over here.
Correct.
Alrighty. So you guys are standing guard watching the quarry. And after about an hour of you guys being there, see some workers kind of file in and they light up some lanterns and start getting to work. So I'm trying to think who can actually see this. So DQ and Elwarin are kind of far. I can probably see it. It's dim. It's hard for you guys to see this far. But you can see that there's some workers kind of going. It seems like a light crew, a skeleton crew, if you were. Haha.
Oh my God, they're skeletons. Kill them.
And
Already dead.
yeah, so everybody's just kind of standing around. Unfortunately, as the lights kind of flicker, they spot Ulrich, and they see something up here at the top, and they start making a commotion. And they're like, what's that? What's that? And Albie wanders out upon hearing this commotion. She looks like she's dead fucking tired. She's tired of this bullshit. These workers always complaining. She's like, what now? And all the workers are like, see, there are people here. And they point up to, and they see Ulrich, and she looks at you and she just shakes her head. What are you doing up there?
Just checking things out, making sure everything's safe for your workers here.
She looks at you and she says, really now? Are you sure you guys aren't the ones spooking my workers?
Well, I mean, I'm in armor, not a robe, so yeah.
All I know is y'all are messing with my workers. I need you to leave. Can't be scaring my workers here, otherwise how else am I gonna get this shit done?
So is she addressing everybody right now?
She can only see Ulrich.
Oh, okay.
And they saw
mean,
shadows
She
of
keeps
some
saying-
sort of...
She keeps saying you guys, that's why I'm having a hard time.
She's saying you. I think she's saying you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's saying you. She's saying like you guys, and like because her workers are seeing multiple peoples, so she's not sure how many people are up there. She can only see the Ulrich though, so she's only talking to him.
Okay. I just want to make sure I understood that.
Well, I mean, is this land? Where's the quarry land stop
Listen,
and
I
the
own...
field start?
Listen. I own all of this land. We keep
like,
going for a few, like 300, 500 feet back. I own all this.
A lot. It's crazy to me that you care about me being on your land.
No, I don't
And
care about
not-
that. I just care about you scaring my workers. Look, they're not working no more. You see all the workers just like, oh, spooky people. Like they're possibly finding a reason just not to work, But who knows? Maybe they're actually scared.
Sure.
Yeah, like
All
she
right,
just wants you to leave because the workers aren't working for obvious reasons. And she's like, if you
They're not
leave,
working.
Well-
maybe they'll get back to work.
I mean, you already told us that they weren't working anyway.
No.
So
I
figured-
had a smaller crew. Like there used to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you don't want anyone to investigate at all your land.
No, y'all can do that. Just don't be scaring my workers because they won't
I would
work.
just-
Do
I
you
would just
think that's
stand in
the
here.
workers? Can I just interject and like come out of the bushes or some shit?
So you're like 100 feet away. She's standing like right here.
Oh, That's
like,
where she's at. Okay, I
yeah,
don't know where
she's
at.
like, yeah,
That's
sorry,
why.
she walked from like here because this is where the quarry workers
Okay.
are,
Okay,
and that's
so
why
I don't
that's
need
why they
to-
only saw Ulrich with their lights
Okay.
kind of shining up, and then they
I
didn't
apologize.
see Mr. Useless up here because he's further away,
Who told
and
And
the
where
light
are the workers located exactly right now?
this area.
Okay, this is all in that area. Okay,
Yeah.
so okay.
Here, I can, yeah, I guess I can.
Sorry, I don't
drive
mean to
over.
interject. I'm just kind of making sure I understand what exactly.
Yeah,
is
they're
happening right now.
like right there. They're all working right there. Pretty much. That's a really thick line.
Don't mean to, like I said, interject too much. So go
You're good,
continue.
There, that's better. Yeah, they're all working in this area, and so Albie is chilling right here, just kind of yelling at Ulrich to stop scaring her workers.
I mean, I'm not just saying. I'm not the one who's scaring. In quote, I put up the finger quotes.
She's
I'm not
like,
the one scaring them.
she's like,
Historically,
she's like, honestly,
'Cause-
I don't care. At this point, they've stopped working, so that's money I'm losing because
well,
they're still
'cause
getting.
you're yelling, not letting them work.
They stopped working when they saw you. What are you talking about?
It's been like 2 seconds. I don't know.
No, like it's been like a few minutes since like this. I just did it fast. I didn't want to be like, yeah, no, you have to wait 5 minutes for her to like, come all the way down. It's been like 5 to 10 minutes since they first saw you.
Sure. I mean, I'm just trying to get across as Ulrich that
Yeah,
it's a ludicrously short amount of time that they've not been working.
sure, but she's still pissed they're not
Yeah.
working. Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. Like she's upset because they're not working, whether it's your fault or not. She doesn't care. She just says
Yeah.
that they're complaining that you're here scaring them, quote unquote, right?
Right. And I'm trying to get across that at least now they have a face to the scary thing that's up here. There's nothing up here.
She just kind
This
of
is me.
she just like she sighs and she's like, she looks around. She's like, all right, boys, you're not men here. You're boys getting scared by a goddamn dwarf in the mountains, watching over y'all. Get to fucking work. Just get to fucking
Kinda-
work.
You're right. It's kind of ridiculous.
Ulrich,
Not gonna lie.
I don't know what you're investigating here. I don't know you that well. I kind of sent you on your way, I thought earlier. Honestly, I just want you to leave at this point.
Well, you tell me where your land ends, and I'll get off your land. But I'm still gonna investigate for any spooky shit going on.
Do I need to get the constable out here? Like what?
You tell me where your land is. I'm more than happy to get off your land. This
She's
is a
like-
field, as far as I know.
She's like, go back for about 400 feet, and then you're off my land.
All right, you got it. Enjoy your night.
Yeah, toodaloo. And you
I
see her
walk
kinda-
back 400 feet.
Yeah, so I think you're a bit off the map at this point now.
Yeah.
You'd be like, you'd be way off the map at this point. Right, and so you just kind of, as you're walking back, you can just hear her huffing, and as she walks back over here.
Yeah.
and
She can
she's-
huff all she wants.
Sure, yeah, that's fine. I'm not. I'm just letting you know what her character's like. And yeah, the workers get back to work. They still see some shadow interplay with Useless, but they don't say anything anymore. They just think it might be Cromwell, or they might be BigYin, or not BigYin, Ulrich. So they just work. They're very slow. Everybody notices they're working very slowly. And finally, the light goes off at Albie's place, and yeah, she's looks like she's asleep, or she's no longer at that office space. Yeah, workers are going. They got a foreman out there who's just checking on them, making sure they're doing well. And yeah, how long are
So
you guys
what's our-
planning on staying there?
What's our time lapse? Did she just leave immediately and nights?
So yeah, so
light
it's
out?
it's been roughly 30 minutes since you guys started watching. Or sorry. They came in an hour after you guys started watching, so it's been about an hour and a half, hour and 45 at this point.
Okay. Cool.
So how long are you guys planning on staying there for?
When did we get here? What time?
It was
It was
about
roughly midnight.
no, it was about 10 to 10:30, so it's about midnight now, yeah. About midnight right now.
So I can't talk. I'm assuming I haven't been spotted in the tree, right?
No,
I'm
so
just
they-
an unassuming owl in the tree.
She only noticed Ulrich, right? And like the other
Okay.
workers saw shadows, but they weren't sure like what it was because he's kind of up on the hill. Light doesn't travel that far. But she saw Ulrich because Ulrich was kind of like right here at the edge.
Got it.
And yeah, the workers are scared.
And I can't talk to anyone, so
You are an owl, so
hoot hoot.
yeah. Yeah. So are you guys just going to sit there for till the morning, till like daybreak comes, or how long are you guys planning on staying there for?
I mean, the plan would be like to stay until the shift is over, right? To see if there actually is anything spooking them. In my understanding.
Sure. All right, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't really communicate with my team per se because I'm all the way here with Elwarin, who is
Yeah.
I mean,
he's
our other
chilling.
option is to check out Trap Rock.
Lance Rock.
Sure.
yeah.
It's
Well,
called Lance
there's
Rock.
Lance Rock, and just table talk for a minute. There's Lance Rock and there's Trickle Rock Cave.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Oh,
It's
you were
like the middle
shorting
of the
Trickle
night.
Rock. Sorry, you're
I
shorting
mean-
Trickle Rock to Trick Rock. Got it. I thought you were calling it
Trap. No, I was
Trap
calling
Rock.
them Trap Rock because it's
Ah.
a trap.
I see.
Sounds fine.
The Admiral Akbar, it's a trap move.
Yeah. So Ulrich is planning
So
on
Ulrich's all the way
staying
over
all night.
here somewhere.
No, he's like in the direction that the line is, 400 feet.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Cool.
He's planning on he'll set up a little picnic, get some hardtack rations.
Okay.
Sadly, my character can't see that happening.
Nope.
So, and I don't think Elwarin is. I think he's mute right now.
Elwarin's
So,
just
I'm
chilling there.
pretty-
He's
I'm pretty left in
passively
the dark
watching.
with what even happened just now. So I'm kind of just.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Wait.
stay in my current position.
You heard some yelling, but you couldn't hear if there were any,
Yeah,
if
but
there
I
were
don't know
any
what's
responses.
happening.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna treat my character as confused at the moment.
That's
and
fine.
Kind of just gonna stay put.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Elwarin, you're just kind of chilling there. BigYin, you're still in the tree here, I'm guessing. So my question is,
Up
are you
until
guys
someone comes and get me?
okay? So my question is, are you guys planning on staying there just until these workers leave? Because the workers have like an 8-hour shift.
Sticking around until otherwise told, and that's
Okay, fair enough.
basically. So I have to
Told
be
by who though?
someone's. You all have to come to a. I'm an owl. Y'all have to come to a decision and tell me what to do.
Again, I'm a guy who has no actual information in the game, so. I
Ulrich will
guess-
be sitting in a field until daybreak.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing the same. I'm sitting till daybreak.
I mean, it's Ulrich's call. He's the one who got seen. So
Yeah, I'm telling you, if he wants to do something, you guys can feel free to make some plans on how long you want to be there for.
I don't mind staying. for the
I
whole
think we're
shift.
all deciding to just stay until daybreak.
Yeah, I think it's that simple.
Okay. So after about an hour and a half, DQ, I need you to make a perception check for me with disadvantage because you can't
Would-
see in the dark very well.
Wouldn't Elwarin be watching with me though?
Yes, but I want you to make it right now.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure.
It's not terrible.
It's not terrible. You're right.
Not too bad.
I
not
will
too
roll
bad.
for Elwarin because he's not here.
Roll high.
I do not have an. Actually, I'm gonna look up a owl creature in case I need to make any rolls.
No, you're good. You don't need to make any rolls.
Thanks,
You roll.
Elwarin.
He has perceived all
Solid.
things.
Cool. So, after about, like I said, an hour, so it's like 2 in the morning at this point now. Elwarin and DQ, you guys see 4 people, 4 gents walking up to you. One is he
What
is
am I-
a
what am
half
I-
orc. The other guy is you recognize as the constable. He has a torch out, which is the reason why you and Elwarin were able to kind of see them coming, because 3 of them are human. And you got Mr. You got a half orc wandering over. He's got just a huge club slung on his arm as he's walking. He's just like, huh. And you see 2 other guys just walking like behind the constable, and
How are they aligned? Are they like? based off
sorry,
the percent.
he looked like this. Sorry.
Yeah, I just wanna
Sorry,
make sure.
the tokens are really large because I want you
I
to be able
get
to
it,
see them.
yeah.
But yeah, they're like right in the trees, and they see you.
I'm guessing they're outside my sight
see
range because
us?
the trees are 150 feet from me.
Yeah, like they're closer to Elwarin and DQ. Like they haven't noticed you in the tree, BigYin.
Well, no. My question is, I have 120 feet of dark vision, but if they're carrying a torch, do I at least see the light? And I
You
can
see a
kind of
light.
see?
You see a light, but that's all you see. It's
Okay.
that's all you see. Yeah, don't bring your character out here. Put your character away. It's
I'm just trying to
much
decide
clutter.
if I need to.
too much clutter.
I'm
Even a playing field.
I'm gonna.
Technically, the dark vision range is how far you can see as if it's bright light, and then outside of that is dim light to your normal vision extent.
So I have.
Just like I said, you can see a light, but they're in the trees. So like you can't see from your
Okay,
angle. You can't see them.
I see a light, so
Yeah.
I would just like it known that my attention is kind of shifted in this direction.
That's fine.
And since I have keen sense, as an owl, passive perception is 13, and with keen sight and hearing, I have keen hearing and sight. I have advantage on wisdom and perception checks that rely on hearing and sight.
That's fine.
So
So yeah, the constable rolls up and says, "Ah, it's you two." Albie told me she thought people were spooking her folks that were mining. Didn't think it'd be you guys.
I mean, yeah, we were just over here, investigating the people that might have been spooking these workers, since it seems like they're kind of just scaredy cats.
He looks at you. He's like, "Have you seen anyone?"
Not yet. Besides you guys kind of creeping up all weird. What's that? What's up with the workman you got with you? Is he
What?
is he your bodyguard or what?
What are you talking about? We're here investigating a disturbance as the police
Yes.
force, and I asked Grund, and he nods over the half orc, and Grund just smiles at you, full teeth, just exactly the way his character looks.
The way he looks, he's like.
Yeah, exactly like that. And you see it
Okay.
because his face is illuminated by the torch, and he's just
Got
like,
it.
"Hi, I have big stick," and he hits the stick into his
see.
hand, and he
I
says,
see big stick.
and then he brings it back and pulls it onto his shoulder. He says, "Big stick is real nice to swing." And Hardbrook looks. He's like, "No. Grund, we're not here to hurt them. We're here to investigate what the hell they're doing." He looks up. He's like, "Shit, what time of night is it? It's y'all." I almost got a full 8 hours of rest tonight.
It's very odd that you came 2 hours out. You guys must have not been in much of a hurry to get over here.
Well, Albie had to wake my ass up, and I had to wake those two asses up, and then we're like, "Hey, we should probably get Grund," and we had to go walk over and get Grund. We had to walk over to you guys. She told me she told me it's probably you guys, so I didn't think you guys were a threat. I just wanted to check out and see what the hell's happening.
Seems that, yeah, I guess.
Just in case I was wrong, I needed to bring some people. Come on now, it's just common sense. Why would I not bring the people that are competent in fighting?
Are your human friends back there wearing some robes by any chance? Is that what I see? I'm pretty bad at seeing in the night.
He looks. He's like, "No, they're just normal leather. What do you? They work with me. What are you talking about? They're like assistant police officers. They're
just
like
asking some questions. Am I not allowed to ask questions as well?
No, you don't get to ask questions. I'm the one asking questions here. You're the
I
one
already
who's
gave
caused
the answer
disturbing the
that you
peace.
want.
You're the one who's disturbing the peace here, good sir, by disturbing all the folks that are working in the quarry at night, causing Albie stress because she's like, "Man, I only got like 4 workers on. There should be like
guys
8 or 10."
You,
I don't-
you got. You know what? I'm gonna leave. This conversation's going nowhere. I get it.
He's like,
Okay.
"Are your other friends out around here, or do I gotta like
Yeah, they
fucking check
are,
for them?"
They are. They're around.
All right, well, I
Okay.
guess I'll just be checking on all of them and letting them know the same fucking shit.
Can we just like speed along this process? I think Elwarin saw where all of them are, and I kind of just like ask Elwarin to kind of point in the direction of where someone is.
All right, yeah. So they kind of move. So yeah, you guys can just.
So yeah, we just kind of go around in circles with each interaction, if that's okay, something like that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. I wasn't gonna play all of them out. I was gonna say like, yeah,
Okay,
they just
cool,
they kind of pick you all up, and they don't pick up Ulrich because he's not in the same spot anymore, but they pick up the rest of you guys. No, you're not there, Cromwell. What are you doing? You're coming out here. And they stop. All of them come out in here and stop. They bring y'all to the front here. And they're like, look, I get your hearts were in the right places, trying to find out where all the troubles are here in this town, and I appreciate that. But come on, guys. It's really late. I wanted to sleep tonight. You got Albie coming and knocking on my door, telling me we got some hooligans messing with her shit. She tells me about all you guys coming earlier this evening. What do you want me to do here, guys? Like, Albie's a well-respected member of this community. You can't just be fucking up like this. Come on. I told you about this. I told you all to keep your noses clean. He's like, anything to say? Nothing?
I think I've said my piece.
Hoot hoot hoot
That's
hoot.
all I say.
Yeah, obviously they don't pick you up, BigYin, because you're an owl. They don't know. They're looking for an
Yeah, I
owl.
know.
They got you too, Mr. Useless. Got you too, Cromwell. They got all y'all except for BigYin and Ulrich. So they got all y'all.
And they didn't get Lando, right?
Well, Lando's asleep. He's not in this interaction.
Well, that's
right
what I'm saying. He just did, they just didn't get Lando. Yeah.
now.
I'm
so they-
just sorry. I'm just sorry we got caught.
And he just looks at you and he's like, God damn it. Can I just send y'all back to the inn to go sleep, or like am I gonna have to walk you there? Like, come on, we're all adults here. Can y'all just go home
You
and
can guide us to Lance Rock or Trap Rock.
what's
I
a
love what he
trap
said.
fucking rock? What do you I'm not listen. I protect this town. I ain't leaving this town to take you to some Lance Rock. He's considering, he's like, listen, you talk to any of the shepherds around and they'll take you there. It's really not that hard to get there or far. Just
what I don't get.
no.
And
What
I
I
don't
don't get is
actually-
why the fuck you guys are doing this when I asked y'all to just like chill. I just don't
Yeah, we'll just
understand,
live-
guys.
we'll just-
It's
we'll
late.
Just live, we'll just live real boring lives. Yeah, let's go to the inn. I'm down to go to the inn. You know, screw it.
Guys, it's late. Come on.
I'll walk myself to the inn. I just start walking. I just kind of pace out. I kind of
Sure, yeah.
just over it.
Are you pretty pissed?
Pretty pissed. Not like so much I'm showing. I'm just like
Yeah. Are you
turn and I just walk away.
are you more pissed that you guys got caught?
No, I'm more pissed of how the interaction is going with this person.
Fair enough. Cool. I'm guessing all of you guys except for BigYin and Ulrich are heading back to the Swinging Sword. Then. Yes. No. I need some verbal confirmation from y'all.
I am not.
You're just gonna stand there.
I'm gonna head over here.
You
Do
do
my
not.
own
you're
thing.
just gonna head to. Okay.
Go out.
All right.
Wilderness.
I'm just gonna go on a walk.
Okay. DQ, you're over here now. You're not going to sleep at the inn
I
that
was
you paid for.
trying- I was testing something.
Okay. Can I just delete that?
Yeah, well, I moved it.
Okay.
Is this the end?
No, you're swinging sword. You're here, dude. Come on now.
I think that was the
I'm
end.
just gonna delete your thing.
No, I need it.
You don't need it for nothing. Y'all only did it because I wanted to know your positions on the hill. That's all it was for.
Yeah.
I have moved my square to the correct location.
All right, I'm gonna delete your square now. Excellent. Okay, cool. Sweet. So yeah, the constable and everybody, they leave upon seeing you guys head away, and you just kind of hear the constable just kind of muttering like, "It's fucking so late. Why do I have to deal with this shit? I almost got 8 hours tonight, guys." And you can hear the other two guys like, yeah, whatever you say, Harbrook. And Grun's like, no smash? And they're just like, no, Grun. He's like, oh, okay. And he heads home. So that's how that evening went.
Wait, hang on. I'm still here.
Yeah, no. So
I'm still in the fucking tree.
I'm getting there. Calm down. What's the S for? That's not the Helm of the High Sun. That's a different place. Helm of the High Sun's here.
No, that was just my symbol. Everybody has
Oh.
a symbol.
Okay,
Skater
fair
boy.
enough. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Wow, that's so old. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Fair enough.
Sushi.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Jeez, I think I actually have to select them all individually though to move it, so I don't know if it's gonna really work.
You can click and drag.
Well, no, but then I have to click and drag all of them.
Don't worry, I got it for you. Sort of. This is a rough task.
Oh, this is a.
I really dislike that I had to just do all that. All right, it's fine. Cool. That's gonna make it hard to read this one, but that's okay. Whatever. Cool. Yeah. So Ulrich, you are 400 feet back, just making yourself a camp.
No, just like a picnic area.
Okay. And yeah, BigYin, you from your vantage point, you just see the lights of the workers. They're just going. I'll keep your investigation of that 19 or whatever you had the first time. Just like you understand that they don't look like they're moving with any speed. They're doing like a leisurely pace. And yeah, and then they finish their shift and they head home.
Can I actually? Let's see.
Dawn is like coming up around the like the sun's coming up as they're heading out.
I mean, I got a night's rest, so
How'd you get a night's
moved off?
How'd you get a night's rest?
I got an afternoon's rest. I took a long rest.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm just.
I just want to make sure I avoid exhaustion.
Yeah, no exhaustion yet.
Okay. I guess I will go. Did I see anyone move out? Like,
No,
did anyone
just-
cross my path when they flew off?
Nope.
So I guess since I see everyone leaving, I'm gonna take off, and I want to do a patrol around the quarry, just like a single circle,
Okay.
looking for the crew. And if no one else is there, I will return. I'll make a return flight back here, landing in the stables, and I'll shift back to myself.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
you make that loop and you see nothing of note. You just kind of see the shuffling of like where people were standing, and like as like people made it around the circle of the quarry, as the constable and the other two assistants as well as Grund were picking up those folks and moving them out. That's really all the disturbances you can see up on this ridge.
So I saw absolutely nothing even on that patrol.
Correct.
Okay. So I'll just go back, transform into myself, walk in through the back door, and go to sleep.
Okay. So are you going to take like a long rest? What's your game plan?
I'm just gonna take a short rest just to kind of recover up until with dawn breaking. I'll just go. If it's dawn, I mean, I don't know where everyone else is, so I'm assuming everyone else went home because I didn't see anyone. So I figure everyone else went back to the dorm room, to our, at least as far as Elwarin, DQ, and I, and Useless, because we all have that shared room at the Swinging Sword. We'll just kind of walk in, quickly take a look at who's around, and then take a quick nap and wake up.
Yeah, all three of them are there.
Around 9 a.m. So I'll wake up when they wake up.
So you're gonna sleep at 9 a.m. is what you're saying?
So it's dawn, you said.
Yeah, so it's like 5:36 right now. So you could take a couple hours of rest and like wake up.
Yeah, I'll get a couple hours rest.
Okay.
Cause I mean, owl form, I'm a bit more. I figure I don't.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're good.
I'm used
That's
to
fine.
being out
So
at night. So
you get a couple hours rest. That's fine. Cool.
I
Ulrich,
get my wild shape back.
sure. Ulrich, what is so? Yeah, you don't really see anything out in your 400-foot perimeter area. Like, there's no shuffling of people or really anything. I mean, you see some animals, just like normal wild animals, kind of roaming around. You have a fire going, so they don't really approach you. And do you have a fire going?
No.
Okay, well, you just see some wolves kind of come closer to you. I'm guessing you kind of scare them away with whatever you want to do, and then they kind of just wander off, seeing that you're
bash my weapon on my shield.
Yeah, you make a lot of noise, and they're like, "Huh? Never mind. That's not gonna be an easy target."
Get out of here.
Yeah, and they kind of scamper off. And as dawn kind of crests over the hill, what's your game plan?
No, I guess I'll stand up, do another sort of cursory look around. I'll roll for it. Why not? Just in case.
I like the physical grunt for in-game roll.
Yeah, you don't notice nothing.
See nothing.
Yeah,
and head back to.
Like, you don't even notice like the grass is parted and like where people were like milled around. You just you're like, this looks about the same as when I left it. You
but I'll head back to the Swinging Sword. But I'm gonna go this way,
Okay,
and then that way to avoid Albie.
sure, that's fine. Well, you don't know where she sleeps. This is just her office.
Well, I don't want it to make it
Yeah,
seem
you're
like
good,
I'm
you're good.
walking past the quarry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. So yeah, so you're gonna take the long way around and head back to the swinging sword. So you get back to the swinging sword. After BigYin, because he's an owl, I'm guessing he does that quick little fly around.
Pretty fast to fly 100 feet.
Yeah, exactly. It's not too bad. And BigYin, have you like left a note with anybody to say like, hey, we've got 2 extra beds in this room if anybody wants to sleep here?
No.
I imagine that information got passed to the group when we met up.
Okay. So yeah, so you would know, Ulrich, that there's like a bed you can sleep on in that shared room if you wanted to.
I'll just stay in the common room.
Okay. Cromwell, I see
Well-
you're kind of. Oh, sorry. Continue.
So I just pull out my chess set and start playing some games against myself.
Okay. Cool. The maid who you saw briefly when you were in the bar is out, and she says, "Oh, hello there. Can I get you anything?"
Who are you talking to? Sorry.
You, Ulrich.
Oh, okay.
You're the only one out in the common space.
No, I'm good for now. I'm just waiting for my friends to wake up and come on down.
She's like, "Okay, what's that game you're playing there?"
It's chess.
Oh, could
We're
you
gonna
teach
do
me?
like a
Yeah. You get another
Yeah,
apprentice to
that's
learn
like-
chess.
no.
So that's what you spend a
That's
couple
like-
hours doing.
exactly how the Queen's Gambit starts.
Exactly. So you spend a couple hours teaching her how to play. She's not like a 13-year-old girl or anything like that. She is
Sure, I
in her
know.
mid-30s. But yeah, I get where you're going. Cromwell, you are sleeping outside after knowing that you had a room in the swinging
No,
sword?
I'm going hunting because I need
Okay.
to make sacrifices to my god.
Okay. So
Oh,
yeah,
man.
you go about 700 feet out from the city. What kind of game are you looking for specifically?
Just maybe like a rabbit or deer, something that's
Okay, go ahead and make a survival check
Not-
for me.
survival. Yikes.
You find nothing, my dude. You're not even sure what you're looking for after about 2 hours of searching. I'm not sure if it's just the exhaustion of being up all night because you didn't really sleep. You were just kind of chilling in the bar with Lando. But yeah, you can find nothing. And as you're searching for the sacrifice, you hear a rumble in the distance, and you kind of turn around and you don't see anything, and you kind of just wonder if that was all just in your head or not.
Is that it?
Yeah. I mean, you can roll again. I'm gonna do this in 2-hour blocks. So the first 2 hours you got lost a little bit actually, and you don't know. You couldn't find anything. Yeah, you spend the next 2 hours, you still find nothing. You do see a deer, but you're standing upwind from it, not downwind from it, so it catches your scent and runs away. And you hear another grumbling in the hills that you kind of turn around again. And you don't see anything.
Jesus.
Okay, I'm trying to think how many hours it's been. It's like dawn is approaching.
Wait, so it's been 4 hours. It was 2 a.m. when I walked over here, so it's what,
Yeah.
6?
Yeah, dawn is up on the rise.
Well, it's not happening, boys.
You spend so it's 8 o'clock, and you got closer to catching a rabbit, but your snare trap didn't go off on the rabbit. It you actually, as you were like setting it up, you accidentally messed up. So when the rabbit stepped in the trap, it didn't activate until after the rabbit had gone off of it. So you heard a and you walked over to the trap and you're like, man, I messed up.
Out of anger of not being able to catch anything in those 6 hours, I'm gonna go ahead and take like a small dagger and slice my hand.
Okay. You don't hear rumbling this time.
Kind of put the blood onto the ground and just bow down my head in prayer, apologizing to my god.
Sure. No rumbling. You do hear a chuckle in your head, though. It's like a... What's a good term for this? He's patronizing you. You hear a chuckle of your god patronizing you as he laughs. Seeing your attempts and failures makes him chuckle. Cool, yeah, so...
I just whispered next time, and I start heading back to the swinging sword.
Okay, cool. So as you get to the swinging sword, it's been a couple hours, and Ulrich and the maid are playing chess now as you kind of wander in the bar. And have you, like, bandaged up your hand, or is it the blood just still kind of pouring out, like droplets here and there?
I bandaged up my hand.
Okay, all right. So, yeah,
My left hand, to be specific.
Sure, yeah. So you walk in, and the maid's like, "Oh, hello," and she spots your hand. She's like, "Oh, do you need me to help clean that?"
I'll say, sure, yeah, what do you got?
She's like, "I'll be right back," and she's like, she looks over at Ulrich. She's like, "Sorry, I guess you win this time," and you kind of laugh, Ulrich, because it is a very one-sided game happening right now.
Sure.
She's got 3 pawns and a king left. You've got a queen, a rook, 2 knights, and a bishop with 4 pawns. And you had mate in about 3 moves.
I'm surprised it would be 3.
You were being
Queen's
nice.
Gambit.
It was her first time
Yeah.
playing. You weren't gonna like make her never want to play again.
He clearly needs to roll for intelligence to see how many moves he would made it.
No, I'm just gonna say it was 3 because it's her first time playing. Yeah, so she runs off and comes back with a bowl of water, with a rag, and it looks like a small tincture that she kind of has together. She's like, "This is good for it's like a salve for wounds." And she kind of unwraps her band, she's like, "Oh, that's not too bad." And she just takes like a small amount of it and kind of wraps it around the hand. And she's like, that'll take a little, like, maybe 2 days to heal, but you'll be fine. And she heads back out. And
I say thank you.
yeah, she takes everything back and she goes and starts cleaning. And as this kind of whole sequence ends, the innkeeper comes out and she looks at y'all and she's like, "Well, oh, sorry, I have a different voice for this. Well then, looks like only 2 of you are up today. Where are the rest of your friends at?"
I shrug.
She's like, "Silent man, I see."
I mean, didn't think it needed a whole to do, but I don't know where they are.
Hey, fair enough. Getting breakfast started if you want to grab a bite.
What's the damage?
I don't know, silver?
Can you break a gold?
Yeah,
Then yeah.
cool. So she gives you 9 silver back.
When did you? I turned to Ulrich and I'm like, when did you get a gold coin? 'Cause
Well,
I've
I
been
used to
kind of
have a lot
paying for
more.
other things this whole time.
I only have the one. I literally like pull out the one coin.
I say, oh no, Ulrich, don't worry about it. I got you. And I hand them 2 silver coins for our breakfast.
Okay, she tucks them away. She gives you guys it's a big hearty slab of bacon, 2 thick cuts of that, some eggs, and 2, like, she gives you guys just like a full loaf of bread to split between the 2 of you guys.
Well, thank you kindly.
Yep.
And thank you again.
Yeah, okay, I'll roll out of bed at this point.
Yeah, so the rest of y'all, I'm sure, are wandering down now as the smell of cooked bacon and eggs are, wafting through the inn, coming from outside, and the smell of baked fresh bread is kind of wandering through and, kind of mesmerizing everybody as it goes up. Yeah. So let's see, is Lando back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Excellent. So we're gonna switch over to Lando. It's been a while since we've heard from Lando. So Lando, make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Constitution saving throw. Oh shit, did I die?
No, you were just super drunk.
No, fair enough.
Just wanted to see if you have a hangover or not.
Oh, it's almost the same as being dead.
The difference is not that striking.
It's a feeling that one you wanna you wanna die.
Yeah, I've been there. Fucking pain.
All right, yeah, you have a slight hangover.
Ooh, that's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, he's a dwarf. He got a 13 in real life. So you head downstairs and here's the barkeep's like, "Oi, you feeling any better?" Talking to you, Lando.
Yeah, I'm afraid not, sir. But I would like to partake in a bit of a hair of the dog. So I'd love a beer if you have one.
He's like, "I got just the thing," and he whips up this crazy recipe that you've never seen before, and you've seen a lot of different hair of the dog recipes in your time. And he brings out this mug, and it doesn't smell great. And he's like, "Listen, doesn't smell good, probably doesn't taste good, but it'll get you feeling up and ready to go in about half an hour to an hour."
Cool. I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah, and so as you drink
Straight
it,
down the gullet.
Yep, and glug glug glug, like he said, doesn't taste great, but you feel yourself kind of like waking up a bit. There feels like there's a bit of caffeine in there, perhaps, to kind of get you up and going. And he's like, "Breakfast."
Breakfast. That
Yeah.
sounds great.
So he gives it to you, and it's a massive plate. You've got cooked ham, you've got an omelet with some peppers, onions, tomatoes inside there, and this heavenly loaf of wheat bread that he cuts in half for you. And as he cuts it in half, you notice this slight tinge of honey in the bread. And he just puts down a tankard of water with it. He's like, "Well, this is what you paid for when you came here." And it is one of the most delicious things you've ever had from a seedy looking inn like this is. And it makes you question a few things about your life. Like maybe you should be an innkeeper now. Who knows? He's like, "Yeah, is that guy you were talking to last night, he pulled a knife on one of the customers here.
Oh, nice.
Do you know him that well?"
I'm afraid so. I'm grouped up with a rambunctious, to put it, for
All
lack
right.
of a better term. kind of
Well,
group.
what I heard some
Which
interesting.
one? Wait, yeah. Hold on. Table talk. Which one of you guys pulled it? Oh, it was
Cromwell.
Cromwell, correct?
Yeah, Cromwell threw just the knife.
Well, I guess the question I have for this innkeeper was it warranted?
Not
You know,
that
from your
I
perspective.
understood. He just kind of pulled out a knife randomly.
about
His
right,
other friend
right.
was just talking to him, and then he approached from behind him, and then tried to be sneaky with a knife, and wasn't very sneaky. I don't know what to tell you. And then the patron just kind of said, "Oi, what the hell's the knife for?" And I had to throw him out, both of them, because like that,
Fair
I
enough.
can't be having that. I trust you won't be doing that.
I will not. I would I'd kill for a beer though. If you have a beer.
He slides a beer over. He's like, "As long as you don't
Love
kill in
it.
my bar, that's fine."
Yeah. That was my plan.
Yeah.
Anyways, you wouldn't happen to know where those fellows went, would you?
He laughs. Last I heard, they got kicked out of the quarry because they were scaring some workers. But I think they're across the street.
Cool. So I'm gonna just finish up and
Yeah, you head over there.
make
So
my way back over there.
yep. As you finish and you head into there, everybody's kind of eating together, swinging sword now. Cromwell and Ulrich are done eating. They're just playing chess. Ulrich is losing super badly to Cromwell the first time they play. The second time it's a bit closer, but Cromwell still wins. And Ulrich doesn't look too pleased with this turn of events. Would be my guess.
No, he's fine with it.
Okay, fine. He's fine with it.
Losing's how you get better.
Sure, yeah, that's fine. You're not. Are you proficient with the dragon chess set too, Cromwell?
I am, yeah. I am.
Wow. Well, never mind then. Maybe he's not. He doesn't feel bad about losing because.
How are you getting that +3?
How do you get dragon chess set proficiency?
Yeah. How do you have
Oh,
+3?
that's a good question. Is like so.
It should be based
mine
off
right now
intelligence.
is okay. It's based. I'm doing
It
it
should
based
be.
off strength. That's why.
That doesn't make any sense. That makes
you
no
study.
sense.
How do you make it based off a certain thing?
When you
Well,
click on the dragon chess set as an item that you're proficient with, you choose what ability you're using that with.
Oh, but you probably strength doesn't make sense.
Right.
Well, like
Unless you were
certain
throwing it at
children's
someone.
card games, I mean, if you throw down your card hard enough, it has more impact, right?
Yeah.
Nah,
It's just an intimidation factor.
I would say cards would be dexterity or intelligence based, because you could cheat with sleight of hand if you wanted to. I guess I don't know. Anyways, we don't need to get into
But-
nuts and bolts of this.
Yeah, we're
With
not gonna do
the military background, you get proficiency with some items, and
Yeah.
I'm guessing that both Cromwell and I
Type
chose dragon chess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it definitely is based off your intelligence, not your strength. Moving forward though. Yeah, so y'all are together now at the Swinging Sword. Do you want to fill Lando in on kind of what happened last night and why y'all got thrown out from the quarry and Helm at the High Sun?
Well, people here are weird. I'll tell you that just to begin with.
Am I down there, or is it just those two?
No, all y'all together.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure where we were at.
No,
this
I
point.
said Ulrich and Cromwell are finished eating. Everybody else is just finishing up. Like
Oh,
they've been
okay.
playing chess together after they finish eating.
Okay.
Since I kind of missed half of everything what happened and I didn't see anyone, I'll just kind of approach Ulrich. I'll be like, "Did anything happen last night? I couldn't see it when I made my circle. When I saw the workers leave, I didn't see anyone on watch. What happened?"
That lady, she shouted at me for being on her land, so I left her land and
I
kept
heard,
watch out in the field.
I heard Ulrich. A lot of this is her land.
Yeah, apparently, she owns half the goddamn town.
Yeah. I guess we're not. I don't know where we're supposed to stand anymore. Am I right?
But
400
I
feet
mean,
out of the quarry is all her land.
when
Yeah,
I
where do we end
when
up heading
Don
to?
when Don broke, I came back and didn't see anyone, so I figured I'd just meet y'all here. Luckily, y'all didn't get kidnapped in the night or anything like that.
Yeah, I had an interesting run-in, and I kind of give him the briefing on what happened to us, just to make it easy and not go through the
Yeah,
whole thing.
that's fine.
We'll just say Elwarin's passed out in his room right now.
Yeah, Owen's passed out, but he kind of gave me the skinny. He kind of said that he saw her yelling at you about what you said.
But I think now is daytime. It's a good time to go check out a trap.
I mean, I'm just curious about
Hey,
what
we
this
may as well-
how weird this town is in terms of making sure that quarry's safe.
I mean, apparently no one gives a damn.
Apparently no one cares, but apparently we come out and we get caught instantly. It's just interesting, you know. It's just interesting. That's all I got.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And I kind of let it be at that.
Well, we may as well go talk to this here shepherd who can take us out to this Lance Rock and the other rock, the what were you calling it? The Trap Rock that Albie tried to direct us to.
So now
we may
Trickle.
get
do
a
bel-
bit of a scrap.
It's called
Maybe
believe
get
they're-
some treasure.
I do believe they're both traps, but
Well, then we may as well go anyways.
exactly.
You might as well step it. You know, you might as well spring the trap. If you spring it and you didn't get caught, it's a wee bit of a clever thing.
Right. Didn't want to do it last night because nighttime, not a good time to get trapped.
Well, especially when you can't see in the dark, right?
Yeah.
I thought dwarves can see in the dark.
Right. So I'm gonna be
Furballs
nudging.
normally can't. Lizard folk can't.
I think we all just over at DQ.
I mean, at least I can shift into an owl and see in the dark.
Must be rough.
I say must be nice.
You have no idea the wonderful utility it is to change the animals. It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, can you change into a lizard person? Can you feel my pain?
Ah, can I change into a lizard? I can change into a snake though. That'd be kind of fun.
Okay. Don't don't play along. Thank you.
I can do the dinosaur if you. I can do
No,
the Dinokian.
stop.
I can do the Dinokian if you want me to do it
Try my
again.
best to silence you.
You should know by now I'm irrepressible, me lad.
I
You can't do that
noticed.
to me. I'll never shut up if I didn't feel like it.
Okay, let's get to Lance Rock, guys, shall we? Where do you guys want
Well,
to
point of order. We actually have to. We have to go.
Yeah.
We have to go to what's that shop's name? We have to go to Gelker's shop and find Larman. And since it's morning, we better get a shifty going before Larman goes off to find his flock.
So
Go.
y'all are heading out.
Shall we go? Larman shop.
Yep. All right.
To
So
Larman shop. Fort Ho.
y'all remember that the directions that you were given from the stable master, as well as the kind of like guard in the evenings, is you take the first right, you take the road down, past this slightly smaller road. And it's the big building on your left side. So you find Galker's pretty easily. As you approach, you see a seedy wooden building. There's like a sign that shows like a little sack as well as like a hammer on it, and it says below that Galker's in all caps.
What does a Galker sell?
It's a tools and goods shop, as well
Okay.
as a barber shop. He's a man of many skills. So you see as you guys kind of walk in, you swing the door open. You see just a bunch of dudes hanging out.
Are we talking like straight up barbershop, like Coming to America?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, so you see a bunch of dudes. One guy is cutting hair. The other guys are just kind of chilling, relaxing. And as you kind of open the door, swing it open, you hear the guy cutting hair, "Be with you guys in a second." And he kind of taps. He's like, "All right, Larman, I'll be right back." And he heads over. He's like, "What can I help y'all with? You looking for a haircut? Looking for some trade goods? What's the game plan here?"
Fine. A wee bit of this and a wee bit of that. And maybe a bit of trade and a bit of information, if you don't mind.
He kind of looks you up and down. He's like, "You might need a haircut."
I kindly know. I'm quite happy with my hirsutness, you might say, sir. It's rather common for us firbolgs, and as I'm a druid, I didn't mind.
Yeah, and as you guys kind of like get a better look inside, it's pretty crowded inside. So all of you guys could not fit inside of the shop. There's about 7 different people just kind of hanging out, as well as a person sitting on the stool getting his haircut. And he's like, "Well, if you're here for a haircut, y'all are gonna have to wait. You're here to do something else. Once I get finished cutting Larman's hair, I can help you guys out." Kind of rude to stop midway through a haircut, you know what I mean?
I kind of.
Fine, if you need to finish, that's fine.
Yeah, would like to. Are you saying something, DQ?
I just want to. Yeah, I want to watch. It's kind of an exciting thing for me to see.
That's right, because you
being
don't
that
have hair.
I don't have hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
so he kind of is like, well, he kind of looks around and he's like, "I guess we don't have any AC." He chuckles. Because, no electricity and all that shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, you can keep the door open. I guess it's a nice day out." He's like, he kind of tosses BigYin a rock. He's like, "Use that to prop open the door."
I
and
do so.
Yeah, and I'll let you guys can, I guess, sit here and watch me do my craft. He walks back. He's got as you guys you guys did notice before, there's like a counter and everything. But he kind of turns back around and walks back over to the man sitting on the stool, and he's got 4 different sets of scissors on him, all at varying lengths and sizes, and he's got 4 different combs also that he uses to. They're all different lengths and sizes as well. And you see him just going. He's going. And the man who walked into that barber shop walks out changed. His hair is now lusciously flowing down his neck. It no longer looks like a mullet. He has Galker has it tied back into a ponytail, and it's got a nice hint of shine to it. Not super duper shiny, but just like a good kind of shine.
Actually, that sounds like fun.
I ask him. Did it hurt?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking the guy who got his haircut done. The guy who just walked out.
Yeah, he looks at you. He's like, nah, Galker is a pro. He knows what he's doing. He's like, I've actually had him shear my sheep before. Forget it or believe it or not.
Stop that, man! That's Larman. You, sir, would you be Larman?
Yes, that's creepy. How'd you know my name?
Oh, we were looking for you, sir. We were pointed
That's-
your way for some information. Not in any suspicious way, you might say. We're a band of adventurers, and we were asked to investigate a few things since we arrived.
Uh-huh.
The owner of the swinging sword pointed us in your direction.
Oh, Kalisa? Yeah, what a fine gal. What a fine gal.
Albie also happened to drop your name, saying that you are a fine shepherd and you could direct us in to some places.
As you say the name Albie, he kind of is like, and he's no longer as happy sounding as when he said Kalisa.
We're not too fond of Albie, but we like Kalisa. She's a fine person. Do you have a moment for a bit of a chinwag? And so as we don't take up find this man Galker's time, would you mind stepping back over here while the man does a wee bit to me hair, and we'll have a talk, and perhaps we can do each other a good turn.
Galker, upon hearing you say that, says, "Hey, buddy, there's a line." And you see 7 other guys getting ready for their hairs to get cut. He's like, if you want to get a haircut, you gotta get in line. I don't mind y'all waiting, but like, first come,
I think
first
we can
serve.
wait for that. I may return another day. Sir, if you wouldn't follow us, we may do a bit of a walk and a talk, if you don't mind.
Larman looks at you, and he looks at the rest of the group, and he's like, Is this like a robbery? Like
on me life, sir. We will not do you harm. We just want information.
We've heard this a lot. We're a circus act. We just want some information.
It's just, I guess it's just it's weird, right? Because I don't even know y'all. Somehow y'all know me.
I'll offer him a silver surety of my good intentions.
I say word spreads around a lot. It seems like everyone knew about us. Apparently going to the quarry. It was only 9 a.m. So,
he just kind of looks.
I don't want to get into that story, but
he kind of
anyway,
looks at you. He's like,
word spreads.
He looks at you. He's like, y'all were the quarry folk.
Exactly. Now you understand my pain.
He's like,
it's pretty obvious why we might know you, someone who's been here for a while.
He's like, huh?
You're pretty well known.
Am I well known? He kind of sits there. And he's like, you see a smile kind of like go on his face.
I immediately regret. I show regret, and even I do like a face palm. I just hate the ego that I think he's portraying to himself.
His head in real life isn't 2 times bigger, but in your eyes, it has now grown 2 times in size.
Yeah.
And he looks at you now, DQ, for buttering him up, and he's like, "So you say Larman's famous now, huh?"
Famous is. I'm gonna use that word. I would use that word lightly if I was you. That's all I'm gonna say. Your name has. I obviously know your name. So
hey, that's more than I can.
What you will.
That's more than I can say about you.
I feel like you should keep saying these things to improve our chances of getting into.
But yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of redirect my tone. I started thinking to myself, maybe I should do this. Actually, Larman, yeah, you're one of the names I've heard the most around town. To be honest, you and Albie, and I know you don't like that person. I'm not a huge fan either, honestly.
He's like, Albie's not that bad. She's just, a hard ass. Always wanting her workers to work the full shift, not taking too many breaks.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm a farmer. I tend to some sheep also. I don't work in the quarry. Glad I don't. Looks like hard fucking work, if you know what I mean. I'm a simple man. Got some sheep. Got some crops to tend to. It's a pretty relaxing life. Sometimes the sheep get lost. Gotta go find them. Be a good shepherd. But like, pretty chill. Honestly, it's not too bad. Make some cool wool products. Galker helps me out sometimes if I got too many sheep and not enough time. It's great.
Good. Cool. I was asking how you felt about that, the way she treats her workers, but you know what? Yeah, we could talk about you. I like it. I'm down for that.
He's like, well,
I say it non-sarcastically.
Yeah, and he's like, I mean, maybe they are super lazy. I don't talk to those folks too often. They seem really nervous all the time, and I don't vibe with that kind of energy. You know what I mean? Like, it's not what I'm looking for.
I understand. I understand you.
Especially those night shift workers. Honestly, they might just be lazy though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did y'all see them working a full shift?
I can't see in the dark, so I was.
He just kind of looks at you as like, "What were you at the quarry for? Then if you can't see in the dark."
I was there with my elf partner who's not here with us. He was my eyes. He described the situation to me of what occurred.
He looks. He's
I'm
like,
very good. I'm very good at mentally imagining things. I start picturing like a weird a chain of events within the quarry that has nothing to pertain with what actually happened.
yeah. He just kind of looks at you, and it's just like you see pity in his eyes.
Oh God, I guess I want pity from him, so I'm okay with it.
And he's like, poor soul, can't see in the dark, needs his friends.
I say, yeah, but my friends saw everything, so I mean they could give you a rundown.
You just see him kind of just put his hand to his head, and he's just like, "Oh boy." So what did y'all need from old Larman here? What did you need from me?
Well, we were directed to examine, well, by Albie, that we should go check out either what's the name of the bloody cave? Lance Rock or where
So
is it?
just to pull back a little bit, table talk. You guys got two different sources of information, Albie and Kalisa.
Yeah.
Kalisa told you that
Well, she wants us to check out the fog. She
Lance
wants us
Rock.
to check out the fog and the lightning over at Lance Rock.
Yep.
And then Albie pointed us to Lance Rock and the
Trickle
other
Rock
rock and Trickle Rock, which were supposedly where there were some bandits and treasure. So we'll probably go to Lance Rock and then hit up and I would like to say we'll hit Lance Rock because that has multiple objectives, and then we can circle to the other one another time.
Okay.
But
I'm just giving you guys just the both sources of information.
so Kalisa, she asked us to check out Lance Rock, as there's been strange fogs and lightning over in that direction. Albie also provided in some information saying some bandits and treasure were around about that area. And then there was some mention of a cave over at Trickle Rock that may have had some banditry involvement and treasure as well. But we're looking to do Kalisa a good turn first, and looking to go to Lance Rock. If you can point us the way, we'd appreciate it.
He's like, well, you know what? There's something y'all might be interested in seeing, so I will take you there myself. How about that? But
that's very kind of you, sir.
But it might be better if we had a cart and some horses, if y'all have some, just because it'll make it a much faster trip.
We do. To the swinging swords, lads.
Off we go.
And we'll talk to the stable boy, get the carts out, and I'll flip him a coin. So I'll flip him a silver.
Okay.
Drop myself down to 6 silver, 64 gold, and we'll get going.
Cool.
To move things along.
Sure. So off you guys go. And we'll move you to a map.
Who's driving?
I'll let you guys decide that amongst yourselves.
I can drive.
So yeah, so you guys are here in Red Larch. And it takes you guys, you guys can all see everything now, correct?
That's a great map.
I agree. Thank you. This is the map of the area. No, don't put your characters out yet. Don't you worry. I will let you know.
Belliard's across the mountains?
Yes.
Interesting. No, we're on hexes now. It's getting exciting.
Cool. So yeah, so you guys are here. Takes you guys about an hour and a half with the cart to get to Lance Rock. And as you guys get to Lance Rock, you see the shepherd kind of look at you. He's like, "Well, here's the thing. I've been grazing my sheep here. Not here, but like kind of close by. Sometimes they like to wander. And about a week ago, I found this. As you guys approach Lance Rock, you see barren hilltop, and you see 4 freshly dug shallow graves. The earth is scraped out, and like there's a bunch of like holes and like piles of dirt and stuff like that kind of all around, and a faint smell of death still kind of hangs in the air, and you see some vultures kind of circling overhead. So he was there less than a month ago, and there were no issues. Like there were no graves and stuff like that. And but I came here about 2 weeks ago, and I saw these graves. Or sorry, not 2 weeks ago. He saw them 3 days ago, and he's just like, no idea who the hell's in here. Nobody's gone missing from town. I have absolutely no clue, and I've been telling folks that, hey, some sketchy things happening out here at Lance Rock. Nobody wanted to come out, so here we are. So
How old do you suppose these graves are?
he's like, I don't know, they were real fresh when I got here. Maybe 4 or 5 days old, maybe.
Does anyone can anyone cast Speak to Dead?
I think the dead silence is a no.
Now I wish I had played a cleric, because that skill, like having that skill is so useful.
Sure. So you guys see 4 gravestones, freshly covered graves, and that's pretty much all you can see around here. And as you kind of look around a bit more, you see Lance Rock. It doesn't look like much on this map, but it's a bit of a hill, and past that hill, you can see another hill over here, closer to these woods, and you can see a cave from there. You just see like a small little like black dot on that hill that looks like a cave to you guys. It's not too far away, a couple miles maybe.
We can go there on foot.
Yeah, but you've got the things going on at Lance Rock. I was just explaining to you guys. You can probably infer that's where the other cave that Albie was talking to you about exists.
So the one over at that's not Trickle Rock. That's the cave over at Lance Rock.
Correct. Yeah.
All right. I'm assuming we're on the top of the hill.
Yes.
That is Lance Rock. Can
Yes.
I perceive anything? Is there anything I can see, or anything that, like, just me looking around and using my knowledge of nature and
Sure.
kind of like just ground that I can perceive?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check for me. You guys can all just make a perception check just to see what you all see.
Holy shit.
No, I don't think I need to roll, right?
Yeah, you guys want. Like I said, if you guys
it's
want
not
to,
a
you
nat
can.
20. It's a soft 20, but
Nice.
DQ hit the hard 20. Damn.
Nice, cool. All right, so you all look around. Everybody except for Ulrich sees a really good view from the hills. It's a really good vantage point, possibly really good tactically for Red Large to kind of hold, you think. And several miles to the west, you see a tiny outline of the Red Larch, which is right here. And then you see like a thin, dark line kind of going. I'm trying to see what the coordinates are for this map. I don't think they have a compass, which is terrible. Others, you see a road to the north of you. Your guys are facing this way. You see the long road, and to the east, or I guess, I'm trying to get my orientation. Sorry.
If we're looking south, we're looking at the long road, and so
Yeah.
if
Is that Red Larch is to the east? Sorry, Red Larch is to the east. I messed up cardinal directions. Red Larch is to the east, and then if you look southwest, you see that cave that I mentioned earlier. And then if you look to the north, you see, or sorry, more to the east, past Red Larch, you see a slender tower with some birds circling around it, and there's.
Can you ping it?
It's in this direction. It's in this area. It's a faint outline.
Okay.
DQ, Lando, and BigYin can see it. It's pretty faint. See some birds kind of circling. The fact that you guys can see those birds make you assume that it's pretty large. And there's not a whole lot else aside from that.
Larman Mucker, do you see that tower off in that direction, east of the Larch?
He kind of peers. He's like, "Yeah, what about it?"
Is it inhabited?
Oh yeah, that's the Feathergale Spire there.
Feathergale Spire. Who lives there?
Well, there are some knights out of Waterdeep that hang out there. They come out riding these flying monsters. Look like giant birds. Not quite sure. And they keep to themselves. They just they ride around on their big flying beasts and do their thing. Nothing too crazy. Just yeah. They don't really talk to us folk in the Red Larch. A little pompous, perhaps. I'm not sure.
Maybe worth a bit of investigation.
Yeah?
Are we still standing near the graves?
Yes.
I do an investigate around there.
Okay. What are you looking for exactly?
Just like signs of struggle or, how did the graves get dug? Those types
Sure.
of things. Like more information about these graves.
Sure. It's with the 11. You kind of peer around, and it doesn't look like there was a battle here at this location. It looks like they were buried here after the battle. Like you don't see signs of struggle necessarily here.
Right here.
Yeah.
Maybe some sort of hill giant or something got them.
Who knows? Yeah.
That's called a callback, guys. Man, you guys are.
Oh, I didn't miss that beat. I just didn't know how to react.
Anyway.
Still a sore subject. Did you have to bring it up?
Well,
Yeah.
death happens.
I like that. I like that, Ulrich. Good sense of humor, buddy. Just didn't expect it to come out of you. That's all.
No, I don't get how that's funny.
All right.
You'll learn.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Shall we go and investigate that cave?
Might as well.
Then I'll look at Larman. I'll say, would you mind staying here, or are you going to take the cart back to town?
Yeah, sure. I can take this cart back to town. Where are y'all headed?
Go check out their cave.
Oh, all right. You're not too far away. It'll probably take you 45 minutes to get back.
Took us an hour and a half to get out there by cart, you said.
Because it was getting the cart after talking to him, all of that. So I was saying you woke up at 9, and then to get here after your interactions was 10:30.
All right. I'll send him back, and I'll give him 2 more silver coins, and I'll say 1 for you for guiding us, and 1 to give back to the stable boy.
All right, sounds good.
When you return the cart.
Yep, got it.
That stable boy is making a killing.
I've got to say,
He's taking good care of the horses.
you're throwing a lot of money out there.
He's making it rain.
If it's
He's
smooth,
got more money
Remember
than
how
I
we
do at
didn't
this
have any
point.
money before, and you spent it all on that staff. I just want to say, you gotta be a little more careful, man.
64 gold left.
Yeah, but remember how you had to borrow some? I mean, look
I
at
know.
Ulrich.
And our dear departed friend left me all his money, which is very kind of him.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
You sound a bit salty about not getting your cuddle buddy's gold.
no,
Is that a wee bit of a problem for you?
kind
Are
of
you
a
missing
weird way
him, or are you missing the money?
kind of a weird way to put that. I wasn't talking. I was just saying, be careful.
I know what you're saying, laddie, and I'm being careful with my money. You need my.
Did I just hear that you? Did I just hear that DQ had a cuddle buddy?
Hey, he did. This wee halfling bard that
I don't want to
traveled
talk
with
about
us.
it.
He was
Not
killed
with
by a hill
Cromwell.
giant.
I mean, it's not that I don't trust you, Cromwell. It's just I don't think I need to bring you into the turmoil that is my mind when it comes to this subject.
I just laugh silently under my breath.
You can see, you and me will have a good old chin wag about it later. There's a fine fellow that halfling. His name was
Yeah,
Brooke.
after
We'll
you
talk
just
about them sometime.
completely, you know what? You keep flip flopping your personality towards him. You know.
I mean, the man was a pain in my ass, but he was a fine, funny fellow.
Well,
Yeah,
let's have this
let's just get going.
conversation on our way to that there cave.
All
I
right.
was just trying to say, be careful with your money. That's all.
I understand.
I'm just envious of that stable boy. Maybe I should
That's
get
what
into
I'm saying.
stabling.
I'm just saying,
Dang.
he's throwing this money right in front of you, Ulrich. That's the only thing that's weird to me. He's just.
I
like, he's
mean, don't get me wrong. The boy is pulling his weight.
I get that.
I'm in the wrong line of business over here.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing with us.
Adventuring. I thought you guys were making hundreds of gold a day. Nope.
Not a day, I'll tell you what. It comes in
Gee.
I'll tell you what.
Well, I mean, a good group would, but our group, that's another question.
One short.
Well, you haven't been here long enough to evaluate our group, but I do respect the fact that you understand it.
From what I've seen so far,
You know, you're not wrong. Let's get moving.
Cool. So as you guys travel for a bit, it takes y'all maybe like 15-20 minutes to get here, and y'all end up getting right over here. If I can have y'all put your tokens right around here for me, that'd be great.
It's supposed to be all
Right
black.
around where? It's a black screen.
I don't even see the map.
Oh, sorry. I hate that it does
Do you have the
this.
dynamic lighting turned on?
Yeah, probably. It makes sense for this one. Yeah, it is. Apologies. Let me give you guys
So
some
you-
vision.
Yeah, if you pull out
right around on the black somewhere.
Because I didn't mean to have dynamic lighting turned on for this.
Oh, I mean, you could just turn it off.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Whatever.
There you
Just,
go.
just pretend.
Hey,
just
look.
pretend you guys can't see what's actually on the map.
Yeah. Now you
Just
can
don't
see
look
all
up. Don't
all
look
the
up.
people.
I just have my stuff really zoomed in, so.
There's more.
See shit. Close your eyes, avert your gaze.
You know, laddies, I could transform into a giant spider. That'll give us a great advantage in
Oh
exploring
yeah, tell us
this
how you can
area.
keep transforming again, please.
No. I mean, he
Someone's
does
a
have a
bit
point.
salty.
A spider would be pretty good here.
He's not wrong, and that's what makes me more mad about this whole thing.
man.
So I'll burn one of my two wild shapes and transform into a giant spider.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say y'all have a torch out, so you can all see. But
Okay,
it's daytime, so you can see into this cave. You know what I mean?
This guy's
But like,
Yeah.
spider.
You have to create a new character and then give that character.
yeah, I've done that, but I don't know why dynamic lighting did this way because I couldn't also see on my other screen. It like cut out for the other screen too because there was no character obviously for it to refer to.
Right.
So I'm just gonna have it off for this interaction. I will fix it
Yeah.
for next time.
All right.
So
We just
Do you want me to delete
try
your
not to
token?
look up.
No, I mean it is what it is, right? Like now you guys can see it, but like whatever.
It's whatever.
Just
Use your imagination.
I've turned into a giant spider, and since I can't communicate with anyone, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use one of my longest right leg, and I'm gonna draw out an order, a marching order, and I'm gonna point to each person. I'll point to myself, and I'll put myself out in front by about 10 feet of everyone.
And I say, and people wonder why we're like a circus. This guy's transforming into a spider. Nice.
I'll kind of like hiss at him and clack my fangs together in annoyance.
Oh, you can't talk. Huh?
And
That's funny.
Yeah, one
I'll
sec.
point it.
Before you guys start moving around, if y'all could get outside of the cave for me, that'd be great. Yeah, however you guys want to walk in, that's fine. I just wanted to read some stuff for you guys.
Is this red token?
Okay, we'll let you describe it.
Yeah. So as you guys kind of get to the cave, it's dark when you guys go inside. For those of you that can see in the dark, it's great. But for those of you that cannot, you have a torch out, And the cave mouth opens into a darkness. From within, a breeze blows, carrying a faint odor of death. And inside, what you guys can see is a natural cave. Its floor and ceiling is pretty uneven, and the passageway leads up and to the west, narrowing as it kind of goes through. That's
Okay.
it.
So I'll just kind of put up a leg in front of. I'll walk up to Ulrich because he's out in front of me, and I'll just kind of scuttle up in front of him, turn around, raise up my two front palps, in front of my fangs, and like a stop motion, and then I'll scuttle inside. So I want to go in to this chamber, kind of
Ping
along
it.
this wall.
Ping it for me. You're ready to go to the back corner there? Okay.
So I want to kind of. I'll use the snap to center thing. I want to go here.
I mean, you can just ping it. You can just ping it for me. That's fine too.
Okay. I just kind of want to do a quick circle of this chamber. Just do a quick scout in this chamber, kind of looking along the walls or climb up onto the ceiling and get a bird's eye view, see what can be seen, come back down and kind of do a pantomime, and then draw out the room and draw out what I think the marching order should be.
Okay. So place yourself on the map where you want to be when you do this.
So I'll be here first, and then I'll come back here.
Okay. So good. Just put yourself where you want to. As far in as you want to go, just put it there. Okay.
I'm on the ceiling and I'm in the center of the room.
Okay. Ulrich, you're saying something?
I was gonna say, I'll be honest. I thought it would be a good idea for him to be a spider, but that is creepy, and I do not like it. That is too big.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'm not a fan.
Who made the spider the boss?
The best part is the spider can't even talk to you guys, so it's just.
That's what I made a comment on.
Yeah, it's fine. So as BigYin's spider form kind of walks in, about 40.
Elwarin isn't here. He has speak to animals too. Shit.
About 50 feet from where he is right now, he sees something funky. He sees a corpse of a human male sprawled on its back, and it's only wearing leather breeches.
Can I tell anything from my position on the ceiling? Is it just laying there? Is it moving? Am I hearing anything?
It's just sprawled there. It looks dead to you.
Sounds like he had a good night.
Okay. I'm going to shoot a web. I'm just gonna kind of aim a web at him, and I'm just gonna shoot a web at him using web sense.
Can you post that in the chat for me? I have no idea what web sense is. It's like you telling me. Yeah, I was like, is that you like your space sense?
I just know the position of anything, and
so you're shooting a web at the corpse.
Yes, I'm gonna shoot a web at the corpse, and I'll know exactly where it is. And because I'll know exactly what it is, I'll know the exact location. And if it moves, I'll know if it moves, as long as I'm touching the web.
I have a question. Doesn't that Oh, I see. So you're not doing it to get the location. You're doing it to get if it's actually alive or not.
It's both. Because spiders. So the way it works in a practical sense in the real world, when you build a web, something hits it, the spider knows exactly its exact location in the web. So I'm referencing myself in the center of the room.
I have a question.
I'm tagging it with yes.
How far can you shoot a web?
It doesn't say.
I was gonna have them make a check for it. I was gonna have them make
it just says while in contact with a web, the spider knows the exact location. So I'm basically shooting a line to it that's connected to myself.
Right.
And I can sense it.
I feel like that's different from a web, though.
It's 50 feet away, so I was gonna have you make a check to see if you could do that.
It's not the same as a web, in my opinion.
Okay, what kind of check do you want to make?
Let me see your character real quick.
Sounds like acrobats or something.
I don't want to make it like super shitty for your character. 1 second.
Senses, blind sight, wisdom, intelligence is like null. Like
I'm gonna have it be a dexterity check because you gotta angle it because there's no you just roll straight dex. You miss, my dude.
Woof.
You are short. As you take the shot, you aim and fire with your bottom portion, and you whiff it. You miss it by about 15 feet, and you think that if you were closer, it would be an easier shot.
All right, I'll just descend.
Okay.
And
so you're on the ground.
Yeah, quietly make my way towards it and see if,
Okay.
and just kind of watching it to see if there's a reaction.
Okay.
Why are you doing everything on your own, bro? Like,
Yeah.
I'm a scout. I'm a spider and a scout. It's my job. I'm checking out this room
No
before
one
you
asked
guys
you to
get in
sign up
there.
for that job. I just want to make that clear.
Okay. Go ahead and approach it.
I'm taking responsibility. So I'm
Okay.
not. I'm not quite within touching range yet.
So move your character. So the body you
So
can see is right
ping
about
where
here.
it is.
The body's right
Okay,
about
so
here.
I'm gonna get here.
Okay. Are you gonna sort of shoot it again with your web shot?
Yeah, I'll try and take another shot at it.
Okay. Go ahead and make another dexterity check for me. Yeah. Okay, that hits. So upon hitting it, you feel a tremor.
Cut the web immediately and scatter and scuttle back.
So, no. You're there. Put yourself back.
Okay.
Wait, he can't react to that?
And so like as it hits, you hear a groan. It goes and it you see a zombie stand up.
Okay.
And at this point, you are going to roll some initiative.
Okay.
well, shit.
So
You know, the longer this plan goes on, the longer I'd like it. If the spider dies, we'd lose the
so
spider.
am I rolling my
That's
own
a win.
initiative? Because I don't have an initiative roll for the spider.
Yeah, you do.
I don't have an initiative button.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. No, you're not rolling. You're not rolling, Cromwell. I didn't tell you to roll.
Yeah, we're not in there.
It's
Skills,
right,
good.
right across from armor
Oh,
class.
there it is. I found it. I found it.
Oh, whoops, my
This
bad. I
is
thought
one
we
of
were
the
all
things
rolling.
I'm not exactly
just him.
fond of in a
Nice.
in a friend or an ally is one who has to take charge all the time.
Okay.
So you are going first. So this zombie has noticed you, and yeah, that's what you can get from it. And
Okay.
your web is still attached to it.
Alright, I'm gonna hit it with. So I have there's actually a web spell, recharge 5 to 6, range weapon attack +5 range. So I'm gonna use the web skill.
Go ahead and paste that in the
It's a
chat
range
for me.
attack.
I guess I can open your character sheet up 1 second. Let me read what
So
you're
the
doing.
target is restrained by
Oh, just
webbing
web?
as an action. Yeah.
So you go ahead and
This
use that.
Submit. And I think I have to roll a 5 or a 6 to recharge this.
Yes,
this
so you
skill.
get to use it once, and then you every time after this you will just roll a d6, and if you roll a 5 or a 6, you can use it again. So that hits. Go
Okay.
ahead and roll
So
the damage.
it is restrained.
Oh, it's just restrained.
and,
Oh wait, as an action, the restrained creature. Okay, got it. Okay, cool.
Says make a strength check of 12 to see
Yeah,
if
yeah.
it. And the webbing can also be attacked. 10 HP. My AC 10, HP 5.
Mhm,
Vulnerability, fire, immunity, bludgeoning, poison, and so
Okay.
it doesn't take any damage, but it is restrained, and I'm gonna scuttle the fuck back.
Okay. So you move
And
just
I'm-
no. You move your movement, dude. It's 30 feet of movement.
30 feet. So I am.
You
here,
were
right?
you were close. 1 second. Let me.
I think that's where he was. Yeah.
You were like right there. Yeah. So you have
Okay,
restrained
so-
this zombie with your web. Now you're trying to move away, correct?
Yeah, I can get directly in front of I can get directly in front of Lambo with my full movement.
Lando.
Yeah, Lando. I said Lando.
You
I
said
heard Lambo.
Lambo.
I
I heard
definitely
I said
Lambo.
Lambo? I swear I said Lando.
It's all good.
Okay, so I'm just gonna scuttle back to Lando,
Okay.
and
Jesus
I'm going to
Christ.
quickly draw. I'm gonna quickly write out the word zombies.
And the group is like, "What the fuck has happened?" Because you look,
I'll just say it. Hey,
Jesus Christ.
Spider Boy.
yeah.
God damn, I hate that thing.
So it's going to.
God damn, I hate that.
All right. So
It's
it has.
so big.
So it has so what's happening now is that the zombie is now going to be moving also.
Well, did he break the
yes.
web?
Yes, he did.
Shit.
He is a beefy boy. And
Can you unmute Cromwell?
Yes, I will. 1 second. I'm just trying to get this. I guess he's gonna go there. Okay, cool.
I feel like a zombie can't move that far.
Okay, you're good now, Mr. Cromwell. Now that I've unserver muted you,
Mic check. All right.
Cromwell.
Sorry, what was that?
I think.
Yeah.
he
All right,
might
just
still be gone.
want
He
to make sure
actually-
you want to make sure you could hear.
Oh no, I'm here. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so that zombie moved there, and You just hear
With my passive perception, do I hear that?
Oh, hold up. 1 second. 1 second. Did you ever cut the web that was attaching
He
you to
did,
the
yeah.
zombie?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
cool,
did.
cool,
I
cool,
said
cool.
I
Cool,
cut
cool.
it
That's
and
fine,
I
that's fine.
used the web skill.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to check because I was gonna say like you may have just drug him along with you. That would have been so much funnier. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure that happened. Cool.
No. I
Yeah.
made sure I severed my connection.
Yeah.
Cool. That's fine. All right. Cool. So that's happening. Are the rest of y'all rolling initiative to get in on this? If y'all are getting in on this combat, go ahead and click your character and roll the initiative.
I'll be back.
I had 19 and then I roll a fucking.
I got you.
nat one.
I got you on the 19.4. Don't you worry. You rolled the.
Oh.
You rolled
Don't
correctly
worry.
first time.
You did the you did the opposite of what I did one time.
Oh.
All right, here I go, rolling again.
Oh my god.
Alrighty.
I might actually get to do something.
Not me, sir. Not me.
I mean, you do go before the zombie, so that's something.
Oh, huzzah!
You sound so upset. All right, let's go ahead and.
Just being a rogue and an assassin, I'd be a little quicker on my feet than I am right now.
Cool. So y'all read zombie.
Yeah.
I think from this line of sight, I think Ulrich can see the zombie at this point.
Well, and that's why I asked, what could my 14 passive perception hear the zombie as well?
It's not super loud. It's not like. "Argh!" It's just like a.
It's
just like a.
Not that far away, right?
Yeah. So I'm saying like I think you can see it and I think you can hear it. Is what I'm saying. But like
Okay,
it wasn't just like super loud where it would like
Right.
alert everybody. It's just like a. You just hear a groan coming through
Okay.
this tone. Like, and if you didn't see the zombie, you could have thought that might be like a person just being like, ah.
A zombie.
Sorry.
Okay.
Why didn't
Okay.
By the way, I meant to delete or draw an arrow. Oh, I learned how to delete. Cool. Sorry, I was just learning the tools.
Cool. All right.
All right.
So yeah. So you
Well,
got,
we should kill zombies for sure.
all right. So Mr. Spider, what are you doing?
I will run back out into the room and except climbing up onto the ceiling again. So I'll move 10. I'll move. I'll move however much movement I need to go up onto the wall and then up into the ceiling and end up here. Right.
Okay,
back-
that's all your movement.
Yeah. Okay. And what's the range attack? 30,
No,
60 feet.
that you don't have a range attack, my dude.
I can
You-
roll a
you-
D5. I can roll a 1d6.
Yeah,
and
good.
see.
Good, but I'm saying you used your action to get up onto
Yeah.
the ceiling there, and your movement.
No, I used full. I
What's
used
your
I used
total
full
movement?
Because listen, you had to get here to get up the wall into the ceiling, and then you had to walk all the way back.
Okay,
over it.
fine.
Yeah.
30 feet. So yeah, okay, fine. I dashed up onto the ceiling and I
Yeah.
am now in the ceiling.
And if you want to roll that D6 now to see if you recharge, you can.
I am gonna do that.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay, you don't have it. That's fine. Cool. Next, Lando.
Get him, Lando.
He rode
I was
zombie.
really hoping.
You don't know where the zombie is though.
Yeah.
I point roughly in the direction.
That's fine.
I was really hoping that the spider would still be near me so I could try to mount him and we could go ride off into the sunset. But Jesus,
Are you saying this out loud?
sure.
I like that. Yeah, it's just like you absorbed those kids. The spider absorbs
Hey.
you. Or...
They absorbed me. We
Like an
found
insect
them all.
No. We all know what happened last time. One of us rode another one. Let's not.
Hey, that was not my. That was that
Right.
person's decision.
Let's stop doing that. Just run in there, hit the
Yep.
fucking thing in the head, and let's keep going.
I'm gonna just.
Oh, Lando.
I'm gonna move. You know. Let me see. Let me see how far away that is.
The stupid ideas have spread.
Well, I could move. I could straight up move right in front of them.
Don't you have 25 feet, my dude?
Dwarves, yeah.
Fuck.
You're also
But-
like climbing over this like part of the wall here, so
You could probably get to there. Like I would assume you could get to there.
Yeah, that's a fair move. That's a fair point.
Well, I don't need to go charging in without you guys here. So
Fair
I'm
enough.
just
Hey,
gonna
fair
move.
enough.
I'm just gonna move. You know, squat next to, like right below the spider, and then I'm gonna. You know, I think I'm probably gonna be able to see this zombie now, right? That'd
Yeah,
be a
yeah,
fair
you can see it.
assumption.
Yeah, you can see it.
So
Yeah.
then I'm gonna just, you know, go and yell back and tell everybody else that there's a straight up dead dude, you
Sure.
know, about to fucking attack me.
Cool. All right, Cromwell.
That's it.
What's the game plan?
I'm gonna move over here.
Lando would get another move if he wants, if he's not doing an action.
Yeah, are you holding your action? Do you want to move? Like you can move again. You just like it's up
No,
to you.
I'll just stay
Yeah,
there.
I figured
That's
you just
fine.
wanted to stay there. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Ready?
Just
Say
making
you're
sure.
ready in your attack. Hoot hoot.
Oh, let me rage up just so that I'm fucking ready for that.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
You do have to attack something by the end of your next turn, or the rage drops. Just be aware of that.
Fuck. All right. Well, now it's getting started.
It'll probably get closer to you. I'm just letting you know. Like you have to
Yeah.
hit something within 2 turns, or your rage just
yeah,
drops.
yeah. Otherwise,
It
it'll
also
go away.
gives him defense if for some reason, doesn't it?
Yep.
Of sorts. Just want to make sure.
Are you shitting me? Zombies exist. Super pissed.
Okay.
Cromwell, what's up?
I don't know how this works because obviously I'm learning this. If I use Control Undead DM, can I ask you for the level before I even attempt to use it, or do
Like the
I just
challenge
attempt
rating?
to use it and then you just let me know?
Like
Yeah,
the-
exactly, the challenge rating.
Let me see your character real quick, and then I will let you know. I'm pretty sure you can do this one.
Or is it something like I would say I'm gonna use Control Undead and then you would just say, oh, you failed?
Let me see. One sec. Let me check your.
I don't
I see what you're
know
saying.
how that works action wise.
Rules
No, you
is
should be able to do
written. Rules is written. You wouldn't know until you tried.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say like whether I can or can't do it, I'm gonna use Control Undead.
Yeah, so you're gonna use your channel divinity. So you're gonna drop that down from whatever it was, one more down. Okay. And what's the distance? Are you within 30 feet?
Yes.
Excellent. You have control. Oh wait, he has to make a wisdom
nice.
saving throw. One sec. Yeah, yeah. It's you have control of this zombie.
Shocking.
It looks at you and wanders over. Do you want me to
Love
keep combat
it.
going, or do you want me to drop combat at this point? What do you guys want?
Well-
I think you can drop combat because
Looks like Ulrich didn't get to do anything.
I'm just gonna yell back and be like, "All right, guys, I got control of the zombie."
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, kind of odd, but I'm game.
Over here.
This is.
Oh, yeah,
There's a
combat
whole
again.
lot. There's a whole lot going on right now.
Oh, I think Ulrich at this point, we have a spider and a fucking zombie. Let's just get going, you know. Let's just accept what's happening.
Yeah, we're gonna just keep on continuing on through the cave.
I know it's hard to wrap your head around it. I think this is just our group at this point.
Yeah, and I'm pretty much just telling the zombie to follow us until I give it any other command.
So yeah, so it's just gonna follow you. Is this what it is? It's just gonna follow you at this point.
Okay. Can you give me control of it, or are you just gonna shift it?
I will shift it accordingly. So I
Okay.
want you all to stop there. Stop there for me.
Okay. I'm just kind of hovering
Nope,
above
you're
everyone
gonna-
on the ceiling still.
That's fine. Just 1 second. Let me just move you back.
Ulrich, I go, huh? Interesting friend you have from the army.
Yeah, real interesting.
He's gonna. You can say your Lando. I just wanted to get the zombie out of the way. Okay, cool. So as you guys kind of walk through this cave, you notice the passageway kind of narrows, and you see a round, high-ceilinged opening as you guys kind of wander in, and yeah, that's really all you see. I need y'all to make a perception check for, no, what's y'all's passive perceptions?
14.
10.
14. Yeah, you don't see anything quite yet, but yeah, nothing seems amiss to you guys as you guys keep walking through. Just wanted to explain what's happening here.
Thank you, DM.
So keep wandering, and so stop. So upon y'all getting this close,
Well, the question is, do we keep wandering?
I need all of y'all to make a dexterity saving check for me.
Oh wait, well, I was gonna say I didn't want to move. I didn't want to walk with the rest of the group.
Oh, okay. Well then you don't have to make one, but everybody else does.
like
Okay.
Except
Why?
for
I'm on the ceiling?
yeah, not you. You're on the ceiling, but everybody else is on the floor. Needs to make one.
So do I have to do it? 'Cause I'm just close
No,
to you?
you're far. No, you're far.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Oh my god, I succeeded.
How do you know you succeeded?
Well, fairly likely to have.
Is there anybody else
You
I'm
could have
waiting on?
failed.
Lando, Cromwell, Zombie Boy, and Ulrich. Okay, cool. That's it. So yeah, all y'all save. You just see a bunch of rocks just kind of roll past y'all. You hear some clitter clattering. All of y'all heard clitter and clattering, and rocks just rolled by you. The zombie is not as lucky, and he not very dexterous, as you may assume. He takes some damage as her rocks.
My zombie's about to die.
The rocks hit him. He's like, "Ah."
Useless. I'm gonna take it that something bad's not or something bad's happening up there.
We should tell that. We should
Oh,
tell
never
that.
mind. He takes more damage than I anticipated.
Holy shit!
He got rocked.
My zombie's dead.
He got rocked.
Complete catastrophe happening to our party right now.
The zombie's like, ah.
A spider thing.
And as this all occurs, y'all see nope, not all of that.
Spider thing didn't have to roll.
No, he's
I'm
on
on
the
the
He's
ceiling.
on the ceiling.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's on the ceiling.
Y'all
Got
see
it.
2 zombies jump down, and they meander towards you guys.
He
1,
jumped.
2, 3,
Roll for initiative again.
4. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Whoa! Did not mean to do that.
Whoa.
You got a little
That
crazy.
zombie got huge.
Zombie turned into big zombie.
Elongate forward. Big throws.
But
17 feet tall.
but don't y'all worry. They're about to take some damage for jumping down. They only took 2 damage though.
Wow, unlike my zombie, fucking useless.
Your zombie got wrecked by those rocks, dude. And yeah, y'all can roll some initiative. Let me see if that window kept the year. Oh no, we'll just keep your old initiatives. That's fine.
Oh, cool.
Let me edit this. Can I edit the zombie's name? I cannot. All right, so your zombie boy has a 6 initiative. Let's see what these 2 zombie boys
Okay.
roll. An 8 and a 2. Wow, they suck at initiative. Who would have
Well,
thought?
they're zombies.
Wow,
Who
that's a
would've thought?
first.
Who would have thought? All right, cool.
on,
Giant
guys.
spider. You see some zombies moving towards your group.
Yep. I guess. Can I roll a 1d6 to see if I can get my web spell back?
Sure.
Hey, I
You
got,
got
it
it back. Cool.
So I'll move. So what's the range in that? 30, 60, minimum 30, maximum 60. And how high is the ceiling?
You can hit him.
Okay. So I will just do web to restrain the rightmost zombie.
Okay.
And actually, I guess my question is, can they see me at this point?
The
I mean, 'cause I'm on the
zombies?
ceiling, and I'm guessing it's a dark cave.
The zombies can see in the dark.
Okay. Just figured I'd ask.
I mean, I shouldn't be nice. I shouldn't tell you guys that, but yeah, they can see in the dark.
11 or so 11 probably miss.
No, it hits.
Oh,
this,
really?
This one
Shit.
is restrained. We find
Awesome.
a good restrained one picture. Here's a good one. It looks like a web.
Awesome. And so I will then take my movement, and
You're gonna be
walk
above them.
30. Yeah, I'll move above them. So
Okay.
I'll be 20. I'll be 5 feet behind them. So I'll take the full 30 feet, moving behind them. and
Okay, so
then
as you
Mhm.
get closer to them, like right about here,
Mhm.
the cave starts to drop on you, and you are within striking distance of both of them when you get above them here.
Some bullshit.
The cave starts to narrow. You guys didn't get that far, but the cave starts to narrow as you continue to go.
Well,
so
it looks like a horizontal narrowing, not a vertical.
no, it's a vertical
Okay.
narrowing. Well, I mean, how can they show you a vertical narrowing in a 2D image?
That's fine. That's fine.
So, yeah,
Well,
so-
you should allow him to revise his
yeah, so I was
movement
saying
with
that's
the
what I was
information.
that's
So
what
then,
that's what
yeah,
we're gonna do.
I will
so, like,
come back
Yeah, so it's like if you
to
want
my
to stop
original
like
position.
yeah, if you want to stop in front of them and drop in front of them, that might be a better
I'll
solution
stay
here.
in front of them before the ceiling comes down, and I'll just
Okay.
stay on the ceiling for now.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move your token here just so everybody else can see
That's
the
fine.
characters. But you're right in front of them, like right here.
Yeah,
Just
I'll remember that. I'm
Yeah.
I'm basically right on top of them. They just can't get me.
yep. Yeah, that's why I wanted to let you know before you went too far, so you just didn't take the
I
opportunity attack.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
Because
So
I was thinking I could get behind them and attack from behind, but
yeah, no. So pretty much where the zombies are, there's about 1 foot of head height between where the zombies are standing and the ceiling height. So,
so it's
you're
a full-on bottleneck. Okay.
And so, yeah, that's kind of where you're at. It bottlenecks pretty hard.
Point of order, is it basically you could get two? How many people can you stand across that area
Just
in order
the
to
two.
attack?
Just
So
the two.
it's literally a one-on-one fight depending on who gets in front.
Correct.
Okay.
2-on-2.
2 on.
Yeah. So okay, that's all I need. Thank you.
Yep. Next is Lando.
Well, I'm just gonna go up and hit one in the face. I gotta keep my rage going.
Sure. Yeah, makes sense.
I'm gonna probably go to the one up and to the left because can they both attack me, or since the other one's restrained, he can't?
He cannot attack you as of yet. That is correct.
If you attack the restrained one, though, does he get advantage on attacks? No, he's just vulnerable to fire, immunity to bludgeoning, poison. Oh, he's vulnerable to fire, but he gets immunity to bludgeoning, poison, and
That's
psychic
what the web.
damage. Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
web,
Oh, the web is that. Okay.
right? Because that's what your spell is talking about, the webbing.
Yeah.
So I would say because he's
okay.
webbed up, you have to use like bludgeoning or like some sort of non like slashing weapon because you'd be slashing the webs while
I have a
cutting.
warhammer.
No, I'm just letting you know like, the guy who's webbed is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you could slash him with whatever weapon you guys have.
He
But
essentially
like
has like chainmail of sorts with a web.
no, it's just like you would hit him, but you would also cut open the webbing.
You free him.
I
You
Yeah,
got it.
basically damage the
I'm
web
gonna
on
just
top
hit
of
the dude on the
damaging.
left
Yeah, that's fine.
with
Also, if you are restrained, attack rolls have advantage
Yes,
against
that's
you.
correct. Yeah, that's also correct. Okay, that hits.
Nice attack.
Smack the shit out of him, Lando.
You hurt the zombie boy real bad. The zombie boy is crying.
Nice.
Zombie boy is
Okay.
crying, and one of his legs has fallen off
Why is he crying?
because you
Why,
hurt him.
why do they have to get emotional?
You hurt the zombie. What do you mean? You do anything else this turn?
There's no crying in
Um,
D&D.
I can't attack him again.
You can
So-
as a bonus action use your lightning from your belly button.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess I'll just do that. Wait. No, I already was raging, so
Yes.
yeah, then I can. So
Yes.
then I'm just gonna public roll that one. Another 4. Nice.
So they have to do a dexterity saving throw, and you hit him, and you blast the zombie, and
Nice.
as you cut the leg off the zombie, it's looking at you whimpering, and you blast it with your
Okay.
belly button. Lightning.
Hold on. Zombies don't whimper.
This
You're
one
literally-
does.
you're
This
literally
one
Lando's
does.
version right now.
This one does. Okay, well now I'm gonna feel bad like I hit that fucking hill giant in the face, and then he was trying to just talk to us, and then we murdered him.
Well,
So now is this gonna happen again with zombies? These are not approachable characters, you know? You don't say, hey, like I wanna go hang out with this fucking zombie.
why not?
You wanna kill the zombie. Unless, you know, I don't know, it's The Walking Dead.
Hey man,
Okay,
I'm not gonna get involved with what you want to do with
Alright,
zombies.
alright.
I'm just
I'll just leave it alone. I'll leave
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
so-
I'll leave it alone.
Your head right now, I think, Lando. You'll get there.
so as you slice the leg off, it's like whimpering and like shaking, and you thrust your gut out with a roar, and a lightning bolt flashes out of the belly button
Yep.
and
Sounds
smacks
right.
this zombie right in the chest, and it disintegrates right in front of you.
Awesome.
That's
I
baller.
literally just one hit that bitch. That's awesome.
Give him a good old dink to the head.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Cromwell, you're up next.
One dinker.
I'm gonna walk up to the other zombie and just attempt to slice it with my long sword.
Okay. You get advantage on this attack. You hit him. Wait, what?
What am I seeing?
What is this 12?
Yeah.
What are you doing here, dude?
Oh, that's no, it's just 2. Sorry, for some reason my great weapon master was on. My bad.
What? Okay, so
It's
that's
just
7
2.
damage, right? 7 damage.
Yeah, it's 7
Okay.
damage.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, I need to start making these combats harder if y'all are hitting this hard. Jesus, holy moly! All right, you slice the webbing through. He's no longer restrained. But you hurt him, and he goes ah. What else do you want to do?
That's it.
Okay, Ulrich, you're up next.
I move here.
Okay, you squeeze past Cromwell and Lando.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you gonna use this attack of opportunity against me?
So the way that I run this, you don't get an attack of opportunity until you leave its sphere of influence.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're fine doing what you did.
Well, where was I? I was here, right?
Mhm.
Or
You're here. You're like here. I think you're next to the zombie boy. I think.
man, go there then.
Okay. Well, and he's also
And-
kind of distracted with the restrained and the
Sure.
weapon things. So I'll
That
say
was a
that.
bad day.
Yeah, having a bit of a bad day. He's no longer restrained though. You hit. Go ahead and roll that damage. Oof. Takes 9 points of damage. As you run up with your battle axe, you're like, do you say anything as you slice this boy up?
No.
Okay. So you're just running through and you're slicing this guy in the back, and the zombie's like, ah.
Yeah, I am as stoic as I was when Cromwell destroyed me at chess.
Sure. He's like, cool. Useless. You're kind of far away from everybody, and I'm gonna say you have disadvantage on any spell attacks because the ceiling's kind of crumpling in. You got a spider blocking your view from above, and you got 2 bodies blocking in front of you here. So I'm gonna say you can't really see the zombie.
I have dark vision though.
Like just the bodies around this zombie is like blocked all vision. Like that's like saying I can see, but if you've got 4 tall dudes and 1 smaller dude in the middle, you can't see the smaller dude in the middle. Like the spider dude is standing right here with its body like coming down from the ceiling, a solid 5 feet. Like, and then you've got Cromwell and Lando kind of filling in the rest of the space. And you see the zombie who's shorter than Cromwell and Lando. You can't see them. Like I was trying to say, like he has cover because you can't see him like line of sight wise because of the way the cave is set up. Like if this was like an open map, then you could see him fine. But this is like a condensed cave, so you can't really see him at this point.
Okay. I just choose to do nothing.
You're not gonna move or anything.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
We got it.
I like back here.
That's good. DQ. Yeah, kind of like what he's drawing there. Exactly. It's kind of hard to see. It's like, yeah.
So I'm right here.
Yeah, and you got a spider dude like up here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just move up to get closer. Currently, I do my 30 feet
Sure.
of movement. Each
Sure.
square is 5, right? So 10,
Correct.
15, 20, 25.
You could bonus action dash.
Yeah. I think for this one, I'm just gonna take it easy. You know, I've done a lot of heavy lifting. I noticed. I see that you guys already killed one. I go, nice work, guys. Finally pulling your weight. It looks like. And I look at the zombie to the left. I go, oh my god, what is that thing? Is it? Because I'm very shocked. Is that a bad guy? I'm very confused based off the fact that there's so many zombies in this cave. So is this one good or is this one bad?
While I'm fighting the zombie, I just shrug.
It's like
Just trust your instincts.
My instincts say it's good. It hasn't hit me yet, so I'll just let it be.
Okay.
And I just dash near. So dash is just an extra 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Is my
Yeah.
understanding. So I dash near Ulrich. I should be able to make it. Yeah, I can make
So you
it.
squeeze in between
I
Lando
squeeze on by.
Cromwell. You see as
Slithering
you,
my body.
as you
Duck
walk
under
over.
the spider.
Yeah, you got to duck under the spider, and then as you kind of leap over, you see this like crumbled pool of ash, and you don't know quite what happened.
I see this crumbled pool of ash, and I go, who did this? Who did this?
Yeah. All right. It's Zombie's boy's turn. Cromwell, you want to give him something to do? He can't quite get in anywhere.
He can just come in right behind me.
All right. He's right behind you. Fortunately for him, he's short, and he can be underneath the spider without too much problem. All right. Other zombie boy. You're finally going to see an attack, guys. He's going to, I guess, attack the one in front of him. Holy shit! You take 11 bludgeoning damage, my dude.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Why am I taking so much damage?
You just took so much damage.
You're a little weak boy. Welcome to the
They got
club, Cromwell.
magical muscles. That's why.
That's insane.
How is he beating an 18 armor class?
They have cave buckles.
He must have nat 20'd.
You don't understand what to do in a cave all day.
He's
There's all
rolling.
sorts
He's
of
rolling
numbers.
fucking high, man.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That's the zombie's turn. He goes. "Ah." Okay. Mr. Giant Spider.
I'll just roll another d6 to see if I can restrain him again.
You
Look at
can't.
that
You
shot.
can't. You can't get to him. The cave, like picture.
Oh,
Look at the
that's right.
picture.
All the bodies are in the way.
Yeah, look at the picture.
Yeah,
You
No,
can't
no,
get
I
to
get it.
him.
I get it. Well, I'll roll a d6 just to see if I get the spell, if I
Sure.
get the ability back.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, I
Nice.
can use my web again next time.
Alright.
And since I can't do anything, I'm just gonna kind of hang out in the ceiling and just kind of observe.
Lando,
It's
what's
like
up?
I'm at a corn concert right now.
Wait, hang on a minute. There's no way I could actually like kind of drop down and work my way in between where
No.
Lando was and get to
No,
the side
you're-
of the.
Look how big your
Yeah.
dude is.
That.
I am a freaking large. I'm
Yeah.
a large creature.
Like,
okay,
the
so
fact
I
that-
basically either have to go first or follow behind for this
Yeah.
choke point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
like the only reason why this zombie can do is he's kind of short and he's like kind of low to the ground because he's
I
a
got
zombie
you.
boy. You dashing away, Lando?
I'm just working on my steps.
No, that's cool. Yeah,
Alright.
I got my spell back. I'm fine, just chilling out on the ceiling.
Okay, Lando, what's up?
All right, man. I'm gonna just move up the.
You're
one
gonna step on those
forward.
ashes?
I'm gonna step on the body of the guy who I just
No,
murdered.
it's
with my
ashes.
belly
It's
button.
no longer a body. It's ashes.
Yeah, whatever. Was there any gold left?
There's nothing
Yeah,
on the body,
survive
dude. There's nothing on the
reckoning.
body.
Ashes.
Nothing. It's ashes, dude. Nothing on the body.
I'm gonna dash on that ash.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dash on that. Dash.
dash on that ash.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, boy. Then I'm
Alright.
gonna just try to hit the zombie in
Sure.
the face again with
Sure.
the great axe.
Yeah.
See if I can do some damage.
Yeah, you hit. You're just gonna bully this zombie. I like it.
Yeah. Straight
Nice.
to
Yeah.
brain.
This zombie is gone. The zombie is obliterated.
Rage and,
And
lightning.
so, do you want the lightning to go off, or do you just want the rage to go?
It's both going off. They
All right.
both
Yeah.
went off.
So you have put this one, and you've created ashes as well again.
Love it.
Um,
Yo, the ash
Yeah,
maker.
you cut across, you cut the zombie's body in half, and as it's falling, you stick your belly out. Your belly touches the zombie, and it just like electrifies. Like think like those cartoons where like they touch an electric fence, the zzz, like that. But it just kind of implodes and turns into
I want
ash
to
on the
go
ground.
poof.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, as you guys are kind of like wandering through this cave, you're seeing this cave really narrow. Like you're gonna have to crawl to get through this space here. It's about 3 feet high. There's a ledge above it that you can climb over, but the ledge is also like 2.5 feet of a gap.
Ulrich?
So I'll just sort of bend over.
Yeah, I'll just
Right.
lay down slightly, walk on through.
Yeah, so if you wanted to go over the ledge, you could just climb over the ledge, but it's like 2.5 feet. Otherwise, the land from the landing to where that ledge was, it's about 3.5 feet.
Got it.
All right. So are y'all heading into this space?
I will.
Okay. So as
Yeah.
you guys, yeah, okay, move yourself, Cromwell. Are you having Zombie Boy follow you still?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just
let's
leaves them.
put-
You've
put
done your
Zombie Boy here.
service.
So-
Have a good day.
So as you guys walk into this cave, it's a round, high ceiling cave, like that opens up in this space from that 3-foot kind of gap that you had. And yeah, so you see 2 narrow exits, one to your left and one to your right. A flat boulder sits in the center of the cave. It's about 6 feet across, 8 feet long, and 3 feet high. And you see a dark stained coloring its top. Do you guys want to inspect anything in this space, or are you just gonna chill out?
Yeah, that boulder sounds.
Can I walk toward the middle and use divine sense?
Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and post that in the chat for me. Yeah. So does that use one of your invocations or whatever, or it's just a normal thing?
So I have a count. I have up to 4 that I can use before a long rest.
Okay. Yeah. It smells like sulfuric sulfur. Like if you were, did you ever drive to that John Muir Hospital in Walnut Creek? How you smell that gas, that sulfurous gas?
Nope.
Okay. It smells like sulfuric gas. It smells like rotten eggs
Okay.
all around you.
I'll is that it? I'll just describe that to the group.
It smells really bad.
Right.
I'm on the
Well-
ground now. Can I push through the group and see if I can use my blind sense and wisdom and my general senses to determine anything about the space?
Well, let's let Cromwell
Okay,
explain what the noxious scent means.
good for it. Ooh, divine sense. I want to see what this means.
I have no clue.
It means bad. Eat strong. It smells like undead all around you.
I'm gonna look over at Lando and be like, Jesus, Lando, put on some deodorant.
I don't even know where I went.
I also don't know where you went.
Probably under someone.
I'm back.
That was spooky.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. That was pretty spooky. So are you going here?
Yeah, I want to go over and start checking out kind of what's over
So-
in this little cave that I don't know ends.
Well, we know there's undead all around us.
Yep. I think I've proved to you that I am more than
Well-
capable of.
Well,
handling
yeah.
myself
I
from
mean, you do
undead.
you.
And then they call
you.
me the Ash Maker, you know? I like that nickname.
Are you giving yourself a nickname? Is that what's happening here?
Dude, honestly, I think that's a great nickname.
I'll go with it.
I'm trying to catch that ash, you know what I'm saying?
Cash that ash.
Catch that ash.
All right,
I got a Cromwell. I got a question for you.
Bit of a tongue twister.
You realize there's a zombie behind you, right?
Yeah.
Is that maybe causing your smell?
I would say it smells like the zombie, but it's definitely a much stronger scent all around.
Hey,
All right. Fair enough.
DM.
Mhm.
I want to walk over to this chamber just to see if I can actually try and fit through it, because I need to figure out if I need to
This one?
downshift to progress further. Yeah,
You cannot. You have absolutely no way you can fit through that, dude.
I am gonna have to downshift, aren't I?
Correct. You're way too big for that space, my dude.
Am I still able to go look over?
Yeah,
what's in
yeah.
this
So
little-
we'll
Yeah,
go there. So go ahead.
While I'm investigating, I'll let Lando do his thing.
Sure, Lando, go ahead and keep walking through. You're walking through. You see a nice little cave with a chamber, and we're gonna stop you here, buddy. We're gonna stop you right there. So
Nice.
as you kind of walk in, you see motionless humanoid figures dressed in dirty clothes or scraps of armor. They're kind of propped against the walls of the cave. They're kind of all around the cave. Some are little more than skeletons with wisps of hair and skin stretched tightly over their bones. Other are fresher. A few old short swords lie on the dusty floor. There's about 12 corpses that you can see that are stored in this chamber. 7 are skeletal, 5 are a bit fresher. That's what you see.
All right. Well, then, do they have any money that I can take?
Not that you can see.
They're all dead, so I'm the only.
From what you
alive
can,
one.
yeah, you can make an investigation roll, but I just told you what you saw.
Yeah. I'll do can I do a perception check?
Sure, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you perceive that everything in that room is dead.
Cool. So I'm gonna go in there, and just have a good old rummage, see if I can find anything interesting.
All right, so you touch one of the skeletons.
Sure.
Alrighty then.
Did I just release the beast?
We're all gonna die because of you.
Oh shit! I totally did.
You have
Ended
sprung
on
my
a
trap card.
You
You have sprung my trap card. No, I'm just kidding.
Cliffhanger.
So as you touch the first skeleton, as you kind of are like looking for something cool, you see 3 skeletons kind of stand up, and
Cool.
you look up right next to you on your right, and you're like, ah, fuck, it's right next to you.
Yep.
It's right next to you.
So, I mean, it's a skeleton, so they probably don't have a lot of health. I might be able to make it alive. Otherwise,
I'm gonna say they get a sneak attack on you because you were not expecting this.
One
Well,
of them does.
we should stop there too. Got not much time.
Yeah.
With my
so-
impending death? Oh,
Yeah,
this is-
exactly,
This is a great
cliffhanger.
cliffhanger. Yeah, this is a great cliffhanger.
It's
Uh,
a great, actually, it's a great place to stop.
Yeah, this is
Great.
this,
No.
that's actually what I was gonna say. I was like, they have a sneak attack on you just so you're aware when we pick back up. So when you get hit, as soon as we start next time, you're not perplexed.
Also, when you
I
perceive-
will make notes
you
of
don't
that.
you're not necessarily investigating whether they're alive or dead. Is what I thought about. When you perceive they're dead, yeah, you think they're dead.
They're definitely dead. They still are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they're
you
still
know,
technically dead. They're just undead.
They're
Also,
undead.
cool.
it's just
All right.
something I noticed the difference between
I
investigating.
need to control one of those guys. My guy's too weak.
Your guy's fucking hanging off by a thread.
All you know, Cromwell, is that you got hit for 11 damage by a zombie who was on its last legs. That's all you know.
That's fucked, dude. These zombies hit way too hard. The fact that it hit past my 18 armor class is pretty fucked.
It
Yeah,
happens.
It happens. It does happen. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll go ahead and stop there. Thanks for a good session, guys.